Whoa, that's a lot closer than I expected. Well, hello everybody! Hi! Welcome to the Dragon Kitty Show. I am Dracaa. You're always your wonderful hostess, and I have my purple hat. I like my witch's hat. It's brand new. I love it. And my co-host is currently off somewhere asleep, Lady Bast is yours. And you're watching the Dragon Kitty Show. Other words, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you guys are at. Why does it sound... You guys can hear me, right? Trying to make sure nothing's going crazy. Because I've been fighting for 4 hours trying to get the sound to work right. So, I'm hoping everything went good. I have Discord. The information above is accurate. So, click on it. I have Nightbot updated as well, so you should be able to jump in and Nightbot will tell you. Also give you a link and stuff like that. Cool stuff. Let's see. There we go. So, what have I been doing? I have been doing a lot. Oh, and another thing. Hold on. I'm actually kind of happy about this. I found my Halloween shirts, and this particular one says "Witch and Famous." I thought it was cute. I mean, all in celebrations, you know. Um, so, so I have been working a ton. I apologize for not streaming lately. I have had a lot going on. Last week was the last week on the road with my family and friends with Wes. I was kind of sad and bummed out because, you know, I'm still going to stay with the company. I'm pretty wanting to, but my sister's not coming back, and it's just, I'm not going to the Illinois team anymore. I'll be going to the Indiana team, if it's still there, that is. There's a lot of debate on that one. But anyway, so I've reinforced a lot of this floor. This is part of a road that I'm working on. Also, if you guys start talking, my Nightbot will pop up with some stuff. I am looking for some Greek and Roman names for the streets that's down here. Because I only have like 1 or 2 streets named, and my Lunalong is in not even about a week and a half. It's 8 days. 8 days. That's about 8 or 9 days. Yeah. And Lunalong will begin. So, oof, I only have a week. Ooh. Okay, so I'm hoping. Hi, lurkers. Come and join my stream. I hope you guys can hear me. Like I said, if my Nightbot starts kicking up, it'll tell you some little stuff and whatnot. It also, like I said, I went through. Yeah, I sat down and spent some time. And it only took me 20 minutes to fix my Nightbot and my information that's above my head. But took me 4 hours to get the sound to work right. Ah, I was so mad. I'm hoping it's worked right. No one said anything, and I'm hoping somebody would be cool enough to let me know if you can hear me or not. But again, I also have Discord. I can hear on Discord and everything, so I've even tested that because, like I said, I was having issues. So I went and cleared all this out, right? All of it. This is going to be the new... I hear bleeps. That's on my Facebook. That's why. Hold on a second. He sent me a sticker. Anyway, so what's going on here? Anyone have apples or apple juice for sale? No, I don't have any at the current moment. Funny. Anyway, sorry, got distracted. So I didn't actually start the building yet. I kind of did this is what I call scaffolding in a sense, is where I build something up because this particular building is going to be cool. This is the fashion house. It's what it's called right now. But it's going to have a cool name, and I'm going to rename it once I finish it. And I'm hoping to finish the stables tonight, which I have all the mats for, so I should be able to build this pretty quick. And the other reason why I didn't stream this past weekend and stuff was I had to raise the ceiling of this. This took me a few days. I've had 3 ults doing this. My main and 2 other ults. So I was going to have my ults working in the background. It keeps sending me stickers. Oh Lord, what the heck? Anyway, like I said, I had my other 2 ults and stuff. I was going to have my ults working in the background, but I was having issues getting the sound working, so I shut them off. I shut all the games off, trying to figure out what was going on. Yeah. Anyway, I cleared the ceiling so it's high enough that you can see the Lunalong building from this side. So 3 of the 4 sides you could see the Lunalong building. This is the back side. I'm still working on that. So all the ceiling was literally this low. And I cleared it. And yes, I have a ton of rock shards. I probably got about 10k of rock shards. Just saying. I got to start turning those into bricks soon. Anyway, I got it even to clear all the way here so that the road is cleared up to here. And as you can see, I started working over here, and I was going to work down this way along this line and head back that way. That was my plans. And have them doing that in the background. But as you see, I didn't bring my ults back. So there's that reason. Okay, open. Let me put this away real quick because I have an issue about wasting stuff. Doop. Okay. And doop. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I let me eat and drink since my character has been literally standing here for 4 hours, only moving around every so often to see if I can get the sound right. 4 hours. I had planned on being on at about 6 o'clock, and then I was like, I need to eat something before I get on, and I needed to make sure the sound. Look at me taking down my phone over here. There we go. So I was like, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, and I actually was getting extremely mad a few minutes ago. I slammed my hand down on my little table that my laptop's on. Not my laptop. I know better. She's worth way too much to touch her that way. But I was so mad. But I got it. I finally got it. I was like, yay! It's about time. I also fixed my category thing and stuff like that because, like I said, there was a lot of little things that I've been needing to fix. So, yeah. But yes, this is my plan. So this is the building that this is the floor plan. So, I keep hearing noises. Oh, he's messing with me. Quit it! I'm streaming. Okay. There we go. So, yeah. I was testing some stuff. That's why there's a little bit built here other than the scaffolding here. The scaffolding will stay until I'm done. But yeah, so like I said, this is the fashion house. This is Bloody Durango, or Durango. I'm sorry, my English. Emu, is coming to my Lunalong. If you guys want to know about the Lunalong, since its Nightbop hasn't popped up yet, and there we go, copy. Let me paste this real quick. No, stop. Okay. Here we go. There's the Lunalong information. You can click right on that. It takes you to the forum, and you can check it out. And you know what's really cool is my headphones look awesome. You can't even see them. It was actually cute. Kyle was like, I said, I need a witch's hat because we're going to give out candy tomorrow. And so I'm excited. But we're not giving out the candy here at my house because we don't get anybody here. So we're going to his brother's and we're gonna pass out candy there. And I'm like, yay! I'm all excited. So yes, I'm excited about passing out candy. There's no bricks here. Where's the stone bricks? Okay, so I need to move. Yep, there's what I need. I need this. I need to move this. Move this down here because yeah, it's too far away, it says. But it was right. If it shouldn't be green. There we go. I have my little deed planner too, so that I can keep an eye on how I'm doing this. He's trying to do a faith ladder with me. It's something that me and one of my friends do. It's like we do the little face back and forth until it's filled the whole thing, and then one of us says face ladder, and that's the winner. Um, I know it's stupid, but it's fun. So yeah, I'm looking currently on. That was crazy. It just did some weird stuff. Okay, so I'm looking. Okay, so I am right on what I'm doing. All right, so I need the bricks. Ah! What is with my mouse today? It's doing some weird stuff. So, here we go. All right, there we go. So, I need to pop stuff up. There we go. Trowel. I need my trowel. I'm gonna add this to my window. Now, I don't want the plain one. Oh, and another thing. I got my mine. I think it's logic. Yes, 250. So now this girl could do up to 6 Quay at a time. Yeah, or Q. Sorry. I discovered after I've been playing games for over 15 years that I have been saying Q as Quay is wrong. Some of the things I learned years later. I laughed because it was funny. Um, but yeah, so now I can do 6 at a time, and I think that is freaking awesome. Let's see, stone. I don't want the plain. I want the ones with the wooden tops, because the plain doesn't have it. It's the regular stone. Stone wall. Where is it? Stone wall. There we go. Bam. So, anyway, I gotta build the stone walls all the way around. I'm going to leave 20 here because I would like to make that a stone wall, but I'm afraid because of the way they want buildings done, I have to have one door. So I'm probably going to have to put a door there instead, and I'm just going to have to go with that. So I'm going to put a pile of 20 mortar and stone there, so because I'm pushing this with me all the way around. Got a little itchiness going on. Nee. Okay. There we go. Night Wish is not my thing. Okay. So, anyway. No. Before I do that, 6 more. Okay. But, yeah. So, I've been, like, super busy. I think almost. We haven't made it to face ladder yet. Bam. One more. If you do it, I will win. I will win. Dang it. Okay, sorry. So like I said, it's been a rough few weeks for me. What do you mean I can't carry 20? Oh, duh. I'm trying to carry 20 of the bricks. So I need 3. Drop on ground. 3 of these and 20 of these. And we'll just put these here, so when I come back around, I'll do it then. Okay. Yeah, see, I like the wooden look. It makes it kind of cool to me. Alright, so do another 20 and just there we go. But yeah, so a shout out to one of my alliance members, by the way. He came through for me on something. So I was hoping to start working on the Sailor's Rest tonight. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight, but I hope to get to it at least. That is my plan. So, I plan on getting this fashion house. It's sort of what its temporary name is right now. It's called the fashion house for now. Uh, Mostly completed. Like, it's going to be built and done. The only thing I need to do still will be the braziers and like the benches and stuff like that. That will be afterwards, of course. So yeah, I'm still working on it. It decorating is basically what it ends up being, and I'll have to go and get some more marble to because I want to do some marble nymphs. I want to do 6 of them, and I do need to make 2 marble braziers, or the big, huge braziers. So that's another thing I gotta do. So there's a lot on my plate. Um, but I'm still excited nevertheless. The Lunalong's coming along. I have all the mats. Oh, and I haven't updated the Lunalong thing yet because there's people who want to be emperors. I just haven't put them in there yet, and that's my bad. It's because I had so much going on. So, yeah. I haven't had a few minutes to do anything. It's like, oh, I want to do this, and then I'm distracted most of the time. Now, I have been good. Like the last week, while I was on the road and I was back at the hotel or whatever, I spent like I would have both the laptop, my gaming laptop, which is this one, and my work laptop over the side, and I would have my gaming laptop with my character mining out because there was a vein, a iron vein is what it was because I have lots of iron. I need to smelt that iron. Thanks. That reminds me. Um, but it was an iron vein I had to go through. So I was cutting that out. This has about 1,000, I think, is what I said on, or is what I got on there. So that one will be popped out almost instantaneously. Ah, face ladder. Let me get you. Face. Sorry. Like I said, we play this game. He's distracting me. It's not fair. Okay, there we go. Um, but yeah, so that's part of the little road that's going to be between the building of this building and the he said the sticker because he's cool. Nice. Because I want to have a nice decent road between the two. Um but yeah, so it's between the maze and the fashion like I said, I'm calling this the fashion house for the moment. It is called the fashion house as a temporary name. It's sort of been my way of marking what the name is going to be anyway. So, uh, I do plan on. I do plan on finishing the maze too, but not tonight, obviously. The maze is like I need to get back to working on it, honestly. But it's yeah. It is a chore. So the maze is basically going to be gates. And I've discovered, I thought about it after last year's Lunalong, um, that this would be a really good idea because I don't want the maze to be the same every year, right? So I was like, how am I going to do this so that people can enjoy it and it's different every year? And so I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I like gates. If I just put locks on all the gates and then just unlock certain gates and make it a random maze, I think that worked just fine. So that is what I'll be doing. So yeah, teleport all lava or all spiders to Pandy's deed. Oh no, they're picking on Panda. They're picking on Panda. That's what they're doing. Tomat is horrible. Anyway, but so I'm going to have two different stages. So the maze is going to have an easy mode where you go through it and try to find your way out. And now it's not going to be as easy as it was last year because due to the fact you're going through gates and it's nothing but gates. But then I'm going to rearrange the gates, right? And this is where it gets fun. I'm going to ask the GMs if they can spawn critters in there. So as a result, as you're running through, you may run into something that might kill you. So yeah. This was actually an idea from one of my lurkers, and I can't remember who gave me that idea, but yeah. I give big thanks to them. Because, yeah. And I call you viewers who are just sitting there and watching, I call you lurkers. Somebody said we were just lurking here, and I ever since that day, it reminds me of a game I used to play called Jak and Daxter. If anybody remembers Jak and Daxter, there was these then the and not it was the precursor legacy, the very first one. And there was these critters, because I think lurkers were later too, but they were heavy in the first one. And they're the purplish creatures, and they go all over the place, and they're called lurkers. So, yeah, that's how I think of you guys. You're lurkers. See, no one's responding, which makes me worried. Let me see. Let's see if that gets a response. Sometimes I worry if no one can hear me because I've had issues. Like I said, I fought with the sound on this thing for 4 hours, so I'm not happy because I should have been on sooner. But I did the recording tests and I was able to hear it. So, yeah. Ah, thank you, Hazel Spider. I appreciate you. Much appreciative. Because you guys have me nervous. Because usually I get one of my regular lurkers that pop in and they're like, "Hey, Dracaa, how you doing?" And all that fun stuff. And I haven't had anybody, so it was just a little nervous. Thank you for letting me know, though. I'm happy. But yeah, so I call my viewers lurkers now. So, but yeah, this building is most likely going to get done pretty quick. That is my hope. So, and you like my little witchy hat? Like I said, my husband, I told him I wanted a witch's hat because I have a purple shirt that says instant witch, just add candy. And since I'm passing out candy and it's purple and it matches this and there's like a purple hat on it, I'm like, heck yeah, that's what I'm wearing tomorrow. That is my Halloween costume. It's so epic. In fact, I could probably, I don't know if I can. I have ways of doing things, but this just, I don't know. No, it's not going to let me do it, is it? No. Okay, it won't let me do it. Because it's on my phone. But, there we go. Yay, me. Okay, so we'll move this. Place it, like, right here. Alright, so we need 20 of these. And bloop. So this is, I'm thinking this is going to go fast. I said What are you? Okay, it's okay. For a second, I forgot what I was doing, and I was like, "Why is it not letting me work on this?" I have to add it into my build window. I'm such an idiot. It's one of those days, guys. Like I said, I fought with the sound and everything for 4 hours. I had to, like, I was like, awesome, I got everything set up, and I sit down, and I was like, I'm gonna test this because I have a bad feeling. I'm so glad I tested it first, because my bad feeling was right on, and I'm like, no, and it was no sound for anything. So I was like, so I had to go through it, do all these things. So yeah, like it was crazy. I couldn't get it to do anything. Ooh, what's this? My mind has increased to 44. Nice. Not sure if increasing my mind. Ooh, look, see? Thoughtbot. See? That's the correct Discord. I think that is. Let me make sure. Ah! Things are moving around. Yes, that is correct. Awesome! I figured out how to fix Thoughtbot. Yes. So now Thoughtbot is got the proper Discord information, so you can click on that, and it's the invite for the. It's supposed to have been a never expire invite, but for some strange reason it don't work. And there's the Facebook for the our my brothers and I's Facebook, and uh, okay, that's not what I was trying to do, but that will work just as fine. And there should be another one that will pop up. There's a couple of them that'll pop up. But one is for naming the streets. Like I said, I'm taking all kinds of recommendations for names for the streets. Mostly Greek and Roman names if I can. Because my Undercity is kind of a Greek Roman look. I love my marble buildings, and so I've been running with that like crazy. So, did I just do something crazy? I think I did. Um, but yeah, so I have this, like, I have two streets named on here, three streets. I have the River Styx View, which is the one that goes right down the side of my River Styx. I have Emperor's Alley, which is the one that goes between the Coliseum, Greymead, or Ganymede. I'm gonna write that down. Doot, doot, doot. Mead. Obviously I will look these up. I'm not just nothing against anybody. I don't take just random because I know it will shoot me down later when the GMs are like, that's not appropriate, and I'll be like, what are you talking about? Because I do have friends. But I wrote that down. I will check that out for sure. But and the other one is Mazing Street, which is the one between. Okay, so Emperor's Alley is in front of the Lunalong, and in between the Coliseum and the Lunalong building, and then between the Coliseum and the Maze right now, and it's going to go in front of the Fashion House, is the Mazing Street. Yes, yes, I was playing with the words, so yeah. Um, but yeah, so I'm trying to think up of names. I kind of want to go, like I said, with the Greek Roman finesse. Because like, oh, and kitties. Now, when I say kitties, I don't mean like cute kitty names. Because like, I'm going to have a jewelry store named, and this was a friend of, or Bling Kitty. So yeah. I will have a brewery eventually that I plan on making down here called Bootleg Brewery. But I like Bootleg Brewery. I don't know who thought of that one or if I just thought of that one. I liked it. So I was like, yeah, that's what's happening. That's what I'm going to do. So, yeah. Um, but yeah, so, and like, trying to think of names. Like, one of the buildings is named Persephone. Oh Lord, I could say this normally, and today I cannot. It's baby's house, but it's called Persephone's Palace. So, like I said, we're doing the whole Hades, but not Hades because it's really bright and light and it's Roman and all that cool stuff. The Roman Greek thing. So that's what we're going for. That's our aim. So, another thing, as well, like I said, the name in the streets. I'm big on talking about my Lunalong. It's in 8 days. It will be in 8 days. Scared of people from. I'm gonna just Lunalong. Just because I wanted to put that out there. There. Oh, it's Luna Kong. Whoops. Hell. Luna Long. You're aware that Game 7 of the World Series is on? Oh, there's a lot of people not on right now because of there's a soccer game or something. I think it's called football in other countries, soccer to us. We Americans, we're weird. All right. Discord. Who are you asking for Discord? You want me on your Discord? And I'm a priest that can't him. That's hilarious. Talk to me. Well, hold on. Let's see. Give me a second here. If I can get this to work. There we go. Copy. Ah. Talk to me. I'm on Twitch. And have Discord. Ooh. There we go. Trying to talk to people. I'm trying. This is cool. What the heck is that?
Welcome to Dracaa's dungeon.
Well, thank you for the follow, Hazel Spider. Much appreciative. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Apparently, my brother has two more followers than me, but so, um, yeah, the whole little dungeon thing. Yeah, that was because baby used to live on this deed with me, right? And she would always tell everybody that the Undercity wasn't literally an Undercity; it was a dungeon, and I had blocked her away in a dungeon. So, of course, naturally, we went and played with that for a while. Baby's like, I think she's on right now, but I think no, she's not. She's not on, is she? No, she's not. But I think she's been on Jackal a lot. It's one of the newer, yeah, that. It's one of the newer, servers, but I saw some of the items. I haven't actually went on Jackal, and it's been out for months. And I'm like, nope. Even Leander has been trying to get me to come over, and I'm like, but if I go over, then who takes care of Keppa? I am the only one here on Keppa, and Keppa is huge, so she needs somebody. And I have been kind of neglecting her because I've been working down here in the underbelly of Keppa. But the cool thing is once I get Undercity done, which Undercity is only 2/3 done anyway, give or take. I don't have to do much anything else in the Undercity. So the concept of the Undercity was literally because I love nature so much that I left the above pretty much for the longest time wild, really. Whoopsie. Helps if I'm paying attention. Um, but I have my fields. I have orchards and vineyards and stuff like that on the upper city or upper top part, and on the very back end, I have this little bit of wilderness right now because I had to expand Keppa. Keppa is excuse me, freaking huge. So, like, I forgot. Hold on a second. I know it costs me about 18 silver a month. Now, does that mean it's the largest deed? No. 60 by 155. Now, before I expanded it, it used to be, if you put the differences, because I had figured it out during the summer, that it was literally nearly 30,000 acres. That's how big Keppa was. It was literally 30,000 acres. And I was like, sheesh, that's a lot of acreage. But I hadn't used a lot of it. Like, I had all this expansion and I kept it for like a couple years before I actually started. I've been wanting to do things, but I was so distracted in doing this, I'm doing that. I also own Vendor Horse, which I need to get back onto doing that because I remodel it heavily. It's still in the process of being remodeled. It's not finished, but I'm still working on it. But I was like, I had all this stuff goings on. And so in the process of doing all this, I kept neglecting certain things. Like last year I neglected Vendor Horse. This year I kind of been working on the Vendor Horse, but I've ran into a brick wall quite literally because Dracaa got her animal husbandry to 60. So now I can't make perfect, just solid 5-speed horses. They ended up with an extra trait. Well, the problem behind that is bad traits, not a problem. I can get rid of them. But extra regular traits, also an issue because now no one wants to buy a horse that has an extra trait. Even though it's not bad, they don't want it because due to the fact they want a solid 5-speed. You know, they don't want something else like it makes it stronger or whatever the stupid stuff is, right? So they want certain traits. Now, a perfect 6 is either the health trait or the longevity trait, where they're pretty much immune to disease or longevity. And then, of course, if you get both those traits, that's a 7 trait. Do you not have mics? What do you mean? Oh, he's not talking to me. Mix. Okay. Um, so the thing about that is, like I'm saying, I have to get to 70. And with the market right now is really kind of died almost. It's not like they're not wanting horses and stuff. It's just right now everybody is not on Xanadu. And I can't go and deliver my horses like I used to because due to the fact that I was on the road a lot this year. And it's just like craziness. It's all it is. So, as a result, Leander did a design to remodel Vendahorse. So Vendahorse looks gorgeous. It's up to date and it's really beautiful. I've got lots of stuff for lots of people if I get the stuff over there. I have huge plans for it. But I'm trying to do the Lunalong. I did it last year and I had a really decent turnout. In fact, people actually loved it and they want to come back. So Shrimpy asked if I was planning on doing it again. Of course, naturally, I'm going to make this a yearly thing. Well, I've learned a lot from last year. So that's why it's down in the Undercity, because I've learned a negative. My Coliseum was down below. Excuse me. And the Imping building was above. There's, I don't know if it's necessarily a glitch, but it's an issue. So if you're underground, you can see, if you're within the range, people above. You can see what they say in local chat. But here's the kicker. You speak in local chat if you're underground, they can't see what you are saying. So I'm sitting here trying to talk to people, but no one could see what I was saying except the ones who were underground and realized what was going on. So I was like, because I had a GM, was like, hey, I got critters down here. What's going on? And I'm like, they actually PM'd me. They said I said it in chat and several times. It's like no one wanted. I'm like, uh-oh. Like, that's when we discovered the problem. So, as a result, if I brought the Lunalong building down below, and I've got it where it's right across the street of the Coliseum. So everybody can walk right over to the Coliseum, walk right back. It's within range. The maze is right there. The fashion house that I'm doing is going to be right there. Um, so it's got some bonuses. Now the disadvantages of this being down here is it's not next to the deed token. However, I have some mailboxes there. There will, that the deed token is one of the big things that everybody wants to be there by, in case they want to buy stuff or whatever. I don't know necessarily because I don't, I don't think of myself as selling stuff, but I can see why they want the deed token if they are buying something from somebody else or trading. But I have mailboxes. The deed token is accessible, so that's not like an issue. Um, I got it like I showed on the forum. It's within range. You can get to it and everything fairly easily. So there's that bonus. And uh, and it has the pretty flags, which I'm kind of excited. I spent nearly a gold getting these banners and stuff for other kingdoms. So, yeah. Um, there was a deed that went down. I went and checked it out, and I got extremely lucky. I had to work for it, but I got lucky. I walked away with two archaeology archaeology statues. One of a warg, and they were complete statues. And I was like, cool, I know where I'm putting this. So I'm needing another warg, but I don't know how many more pieces I have to get another warg. But I'll have to check it out later. And the other one was a hell horse. And yeah, I know I had a bunch of hell horses and stuff, and I don't need any more hell horses, but this hell horse was the one I was looking for Helly Ridge, which is the never east of my deed. There's a fenced off area that's called Helly Ridge. It's where my hell horses breeding sets are, and I wanted a rare statue. So when you go through the gate, or when you come up to the gate, you'll see the rare hell horse. And Lord behold, there was the rare hell horse statue. And I'm like, oh, mine. So I spent a couple hours breaking that down just enough so I could pick it up and take off with it. So I was like, yay! So I was happy for that. It was too close to another building for me to pop a building on it and take it that way because I wanted to, trust me. But I was okay. I wasn't complaining. Um, Bipolar Bear. Hold on. I haven't. I think I'm friends with him. He hasn't been on for 57 days. There we go. Sorry. Somebody asked a question I had an answer for once. But like I was saying, so I was all kinds of excited about getting that. So that got placed. I am planning on doing more archaeology, trying to get my archaeology up. I got it up pretty decently. I think it's like 50 something. Let me see. Yeah, 56 and restoration at 53. So I'm doing pretty good. He came back for Jackal and then left again. Man, he ran out of mountains, I guess. Yeah, because he's always mining the mountains. But so I was like all kinds of excited about that find. So yeah, I need lots of statues, lots of this, lots of that. Like I'm going crazy for this game. But I mean, work has also kept me very busy. So it was making it hard for me to do a lot of things that I wanted to do. But I managed. I'm here. I've done it. I'm there. You know, I'm happy. Um, I will have the maze done. That's my biggest. This building is important. The stables, kind of important, because the stables are going to be rentable, and that's probably where the money people are going to need some money because I'm renting the stables out. So you'll be you. Sorry, hold on a second. There we go. Uh, so people can rent the stables, which are going to be right next to or across the street of the Lunalong building, so that people, if there's animals that spawn and they want it, they can put it there and it's safe. So, because that's basically what I was thinking. And I think that's like, hmm, hold on a second. Tap that button. Uh, Give me a second. I have to look on my thing here. Where's the stables? That's not the stables. Where's the stables? The stables are not on this one? What? They're on my other map. Boo. Okay, I don't want to switch maps because I'm going to be needing it. But I think there's like 12 stables. 12 or 14 stables. I know it's not a lot of stables. But if there's need of room, I have another area completely above ground that they can put animals. And I got plenty of stables there. I think it's like 24, maybe 25, give it or take, probably more. Stables. So I have plenty of stables. But that's just the stables. They're going to be right there. And they're going to be right across where people can get their wagons, other transport vehicles and stuff like that imped as well. Because I have a spot for that by the imping building. So, or the Lunalong building. No! Okay. I just need one. Really? You're going to be that way. Meanie. Um, but, oh, yeah. So, like, I have all kinds of stuffs going on. So, lots of plans, lots of craziness. Not lacking any of the insanity by any means. But yeah, and Shrimpy had asked me originally, he was like, when are you planning on doing a forum for your Lunalong? I was like, yeah. And he's like, could you like wait until I posted mine? I was like, sure. He wanted to kind of kick it off in the forums, is what it was, for the winter Lunalong or Impalongs, which I was all right with that because I wasn't ready. Um, I hope next year I'll do better on my forum. I mean, my forum doesn't look bad compared to last year. I'm actually impressed by it. So, like, I'm actually happy with it. It looks pretty good, but I think there's more I could do, is what it is. Show reply. There's people still chit-chatting on my forum too, which is nice. I've never been to an Epilongs as I hate traveling so far. Indeed, that said, I always love hearing about them. And aw, I my well, that's cool. I'll have to ask them. I might have to do that. Um, Whoopsie. You should get your nightbot set. Hey, so somebody is lurking. One of my friends. Uh, okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. Awesome. Okay, I will move all that stuff around after the stream for sure. But I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, my little helpers. I got helpers. I need helpers. I so badly did. My brother came by over today and he's like, "Oh, I'll help you on your Twitch." And I'm like, "That'd be awesome. I'm trying to work on the sound and everything." And he's like, "Not today though." And I'm like, "Hee hee, there she is. Hey!" You like my little witchy hat? It's purple. It matches. I'm surprised my sister hasn't popped. Well, she's not got Twitch or anything, but if she popped on, she'd be like, "I want that hat," and I'll be like, "Yeah, I know, it's mine." But yes, I will definitely do all that stuff after the Twitch, or okay, after the stream, so that way, cause I'm still like figuring all this stuff out. I'm just trying to look at this up. Yeah, I'll have to move things around because I've had some people tell me that it does bug them the way my setup is down here. Because right behind the picture down here, I got nothing. Except whenever I do my crafting recipes thing, I pops that up. So I look like I know what things need, what the items need. I don't. But that's my cheat. But I do plan on moving some of this stuff around for when it comes to streaming. Because this is how I actually play most of the time when I'm not streaming as well. So it's kind of set up. It's just all my stuff is all over the place, and I'm kind of like, yeah, because right now I bet that crafting window I have is underneath. Yeah, it's underneath. Yeah, stuff. Yay. It is. It's really bad too. Okay, I see. Your screen is very busy. The game, with games so tight. I agree. And since it's coming up on my night ball, I might as well just pop that off. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. Okay. Boom. There we go. That should do it. Ah! I figured something out. Being chased, so. Ah! Good luck! Oh, Lordy. She's being chased. I'm not being chased now. This is great. There we go. Cause yeah, I got my Nightbot posting it up, so and since it is posting the information, so I don't have to do that. But see, Nightbot wasn't being accurate for a while, and my brother wasn't helping me. So I'm like, freak. So I can't like do what I wanted to do. But I figured it out. And then of course I have people like you, which makes me happy. Thank you for being a lurker though. That's awesome. Come on. Up, 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 up. Don't you tell me you're freezing up. Okay, there we go. The game does that every so often. Xanadu is so huge, and that's the server I'm on. So it's like super duper stupid huge, but I don't mind. I like it. This floor is almost done. I'm excited. And then I have to do the ceiling, which is going to be the actual floor of the next one. And then I need to oh, that's right. I got to get one of my ults on anyway so I can build bridges because I got to build a bunch of bridges. One, two, three, four, five. No, four bridges because I already built one. I had to build a single bridge to make sure it would work. And when I planned it out, it worked. I was like, yes! So I was like, that works. I'm happy. Because you can do stuff on the deed planner, but you can't actually physically do in the game. I discovered this when I was doing my Lunalong building. When I was trying to make the central part of the building like a pillar its own right and have these pillars around it. Well, yeah, that didn't work out as well as I was planning. What the heck? There we go. You're just being a bit. But yeah, it didn't work out compared to being actual physical. So that's a downside with Deed Planner because you can do some really magical things with Deed Planner. You can have bridges in the middle of the air, and you can't do that for reals. And that's just logic there, but I couldn't understand why I couldn't do this. And of course, whoever has played Worm and everything will tell you Worm logic is really a little odd. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And I can't think of the best one off the top of my head, but there's some really crazy ones. It just doesn't make sense. So, but I'm getting it. Ah, yay! And it looks so dark in here. I really should light my thingamabob. Hold on. I should have enough oil in there. Or tar. Yes, there we go. It's brighter now! Much better. Pop that. Let's see. What other improvements can I do over here? So, let's see. I do have them as time popped ups, but it probably didn't pop up for you. Yeah, I got that. Okay. So, sorry. I'm getting distracted over here trying to improve my streaming. Yeah, that's day she's gonna shoot me. She's gonna shoot me. um Danny, I think that's how we pronounce it. That is the Cheryl Needs way. Yeah, and I just said my real name. Oh Lord, that's okay. Everybody can find it on Facebook. It's not like it's really that complicated if you follow the Facebook thing. So that's our gamers. So, but yeah. Uh, yeah, this is craziness. I'm so excited. I'm almost done with the first floor. But yeah, I've been like working hard on this, like literally trying to get the ceiling to the right height so that I wanted to get the ceiling done first instead of waiting as I build up because I was afraid. Um, the way my deed is the northern part is up against a small lake, so it's down on it's low. The rock goes underwater, and the south part of my deed goes all the way up into a mountain, pretty much. It's still got grass and dirt and trees and stuff, lots of dirt, but it goes up an elevation, whatever that word is. I swear, guys, this is not vodka, it's water. I know this is the thing that pops up all the time, but I'm just saying. I don't speak English normally. So anyway, um, so at a certain point, the mine ceiling is right where the dirt meets on the top of this because according to the way I understand it, um, the above ground on Worm is 3D, but a below ground it's two-dimensional. And I'm like, wait, what? So how does this work? And when you are chopping through it, it does. I see it. So, like the cave wall is one literally square. The axis is this way. So the height goes to the height where the very top of what the rock layer would be when you hit in from the dirt layer. So I'm like, it makes sense, but I don't know why they haven't done it. But I think it's primarily because if they did do that, it would add a ton of code that would probably end up crashing the game. Um, and I really like this game. I'm bummed out when it crashes. So, and it hasn't crashed since. Okay, it crashed at the beginning of the year a lot because I was playing a lot. But when summer and the last few months I haven't been playing as much as I wanted to, it wasn't crashing, so I wasn't too worried. Or I was on the road, so I couldn't couldn't play. But I made time last week, so I was happy. And I'm glad because that freaking iron vein was just, oh my god, it wouldn't go away. And I was like, will you please just go away? I just, like, right now, along this Lunalong building that I have 9 veins that are exposed around the Lunalong in this fashion building. 4 of which are sandstone. And everybody was so happy when they're like, oh, look, we brought out sandstone. This is a great new material. And then guess what? Keppa was just overran by sandstone. I was like, I'm looking forward to seeing iron at one point. Now I got 4 iron veins, 4 sandstone veins, and a lead vein that only I can do because it's not high quality, it's 70s. So it's a good quality. And I'm like, so like, oops, I'm hitting the wrong button. Let's hit the right button. Push, 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 push. Okay. So it's like I can hire somebody. I know there's some people that's willing to help me, and they have helped me out over the years too. And I appreciate every bit of the help that they've given me. So speaking of which, that's why I almost forgot. Shout out to Greer Lion. One of my guildies came through for me. Um, I told them what I was doing. They were like, "Is there anything I can help?" I said, "It's mostly mining and building at this point." And I was like, "Oh crap! It looks like I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer." And they're like, "Why?" I said, "Well, because I got to build, or I got to make, um, there we go, 19, or I need to make planks." And they're like, "How much?" I said, 1,900. And he's like, "I'll have them by tomorrow." And I'm like, "Oh!" So he brought them over and dropped them off, and I'm like, so now the Sailor's Rest, which is the end that if you sail into Keppa and go through to the Undercity, and you come through, it's the first or second major building. And so it's called the Sailor's Rest. So it will have in that building and with the inn upstairs, that building will have about, oh gods, I had this all set up. I think it's going to have 26 rooms. So with the Easy Inn upstairs, up top, which has 19 rooms, it's a total of 52 beds altogether, give or take, because some of the rooms are going to be double bed for those who have alts and stuff. Um, but I have some people that are like they want me to reserve a room in for them and stuff like that. I got to go through and find out who it was. And I told them, I says there should be plenty of beds. If there isn't, I will set them up in an apartment that I have. I have a couple apartments. I like 4, 6. I have 6 apartments in one spot. And then I have 4 houses. But I don't know if the 4 houses all have beds. I know 2 or 3 of them do, but I don't know if the 4th one does. And I do have another canopy bed, so I have beds for them now. If I didn't before. Because I can't make a canopy bed. My carpentry is not high enough. I'm like, are you crazy? This is ridiculous. To make a canopy bed, I can't make one. But you would think with I think it was because of my fine carpentry is not high enough. But it might be now. It's 68. Should be. Oh, lordy, my regular carpentry is at 85. Ooh-bee. Ooh-bee. I think my highest skill right now is my mining. Because of all this mining I've done, it's at 88.24. Oh, masonry's not bad. 79. I got some good skill because I'm constantly because I do majority of this work on one character anyway. So I'm. It's not that I'm lazy. I just don't want to use any other characters. Push, 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 push. It would have been quieter if I just used the freaking move option, but I like pushing every so often. I like to see if I could push my buttons. There we go. Alrighty. But yeah, fighting with the sound for 4 hours was a misery. I literally like my brother shows up before I finally like no he showed up before I finally about lost my freaking mind of anger because I couldn't get it figured out. So I'll get like Discord working, but I couldn't get the game sounds to work that it would record. And I'm like, why? So I do that, and then it was trying to record all the other sounds incorrectly. And I'm like, why am I getting this double? What am I doing wrong? And I just sat there and I kept pushing buttons, and I figured it out. That's usually how that works. I just push buttons and I discover things. So, I mean, the OBS that I use is the a Streamlab one that my brother hooked me up with, which I do like, and they updated it a couple times, so I do like it. But it's just like I'm still, even after a year, still technically a noob. So I found the voice meter to help me out and stuff like that because I was trying to get the sounds to work right because it was just not working right. It was just being a pain. But now I got it all working out. Yay, I'm almost done. That means there's 10 more walls left, if my math is right. I don't know. My math could be off. I mean, it's not like I didn't count for a living or anything. But then again, I didn't really count. I just push buttons in the machine and go on. As I always tell people, and they give me the weirdest looks, like, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. And I'm like, that's probably good. But I wasn't really off. I like to say that I'm accurate. But yeah. And my sister, poor thing, she's like, I'm already missing you. I was like, I know. This is crazy. Like, normally we don't miss each other in the winter. Wintertime, because we know we're going to see each other the next year and whatever, but I think that's what it is. It's we're not going to see each other. So we're trying, apparently where she lives, she doesn't live too far away, but in Juliet, if I pronounced it correctly, in Illinois, Larry the Cable Guy is supposed to be there. I think it was the 7th or something like that. I can't remember the exact date. I know it's a Saturday in December. And she was trying to see if me and one of my friends would come up there. And I was like, I am so game with that. But the problem is, it's a Saturday. And my friend, he works Sunday through Wednesday and sometimes on Thursday. And he is this time. But it's all cool. So the issue is he has to be with the job that he's with for 90 days before he can request days that he gets paid time off or whatever. So it's just before his 90 days, so he can't do it. And he has to be up like before the sun even thinks it's time to wake up because of how far he lives from his job. And I'm like, dude, you really, really, really need to like move closer to it. It's gonna suck because then he has to move farther away from me. And this is the one I call my songbird. He's the one I'm trying to get to sing for you guys on the stream. He's actually hasn't turned it down, but he's still thinking about it, as he said to me. I was like, I'm not pushing it. I'm not pushing it. I just mention it once or twice, and I leave it alone. I'm like, yeah. So he's funny, but so I asked him naturally, just because she wanted me to ask. And I already knew the answer, but still, I asked, and of course, it was a no. So, thinking my lovely husband would be interested, I asked him because, she just wanted. Why did I try to open the box that I already have open? Ugh, Lordy. Um, because she would wanted me to be up there, and I thought that would be a great way we can go visit each other and have blast and have fun. He's not interested. I was like, it's Larry the Cable Guy. He's like redneck country hilarious. What? Like I like him. And what? And so she's like, he's like, no, I'm not interested. I was like, Brat. I was like, that's so not fair. So I told Rondine, my sister, and she's like, eh. So yeah, you guys, those who are lurkers for a long time, have seen my sister a couple times. But yeah, it's just so it's kind of like that sucks because that would have been fun. And I guess not. But it's all good. I actually am digging my hat, despite that my hat has a bit of a scratchy thing going on. But, it matches me. Me being annoying. But, yeah. So, I'm hearing the wind. Like, why am I hearing wind in the freaking caves? Actually, that's the kind of sound that you would hear when you're near the water. But I'm not near that water. Because there is a spot that I kind of have that dips down because I'm making a rice paddy area, which I still have to work on. But I'm not near it. It does weird things. It brings up weird noises every so often. But that's all good. At least I'm not hearing. Never mind. I spoke too soon. The chain noises that you hear are the turrets that are sitting on my Lunalong. They're not because we're on Freedom Isles or the Freedom Realms. They don't have any use. They're just purties. And I'm hoping no one will take off with them, but I don't think people will. A lot of the people that come to the Lunal or the Impalongs and stuff are pretty cool people. Because I can't secure them to the ground because they're under a cave. Or they're in a cave, which I don't understand this. When one of them has to, I can't remember if I think it's the lightning one. Because there's lightning, fire, ice. I thought there was a fourth one, but I can't remember. Yeah, I can check it out. Hold on. Okay, wait. Really? Really? So, hold on. Decorations, maybe? Don't think it'll be under decorations. No. Oh, Lord. Wait, it's. I know one of it's strange. There it is. Strange device. Okay, so click on that. If you let me do that. Okay, okay, cool. Nope, okay, it's not going to tell me crap. It's what it's going to do. You're a brat. Alright, hold on a second. I will figure this out in just a second because it's going to drive me nuts now. There we go. Move forward. At least start working on this so I'm not standing here twiddling my thumbs. Um. Do, 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 do. But yeah, okay, there we go. Ooh, bright light. Bright light! Okay, so no. There's what I'm looking for. Because I can't spell anything. There we go. Alright, so there is 4. It's acid is in caves. Okay, so caves is acid. If it's you cast Courier, I think it is, or Message or Dark Messenger, which is a priestly ability. So to get the frost, you got to do it by the water. So you have it set by the water. To get the fire, it's a near a glowing item or by lava. Glowing item. So a lamp. Um, the lightning one has to be upon a mountain, high upon a mountain. So the lightning ones are the ones that are harder to do. And then of course the acid one is in caves. But that's how you do those. Okay, minimize that real quick. Okay, push button. All right. So yeah, so I think the lightning ones. I have four of them, and I didn't make them or anything like that. Of course, I do what I call raiding or scavenging is what some people call it. Is when a deed goes down, and I go over there and go, oh, look at all the pretty things I like to have. So I have been getting beat pretty fast at some of these. Like there have been people there the minute it went down. So, and I'm like, boo, but oh well. I got some really good stuff. I missed out on a lot of hottest statues and stuff of one of the deeds that went down. But that same deed also had that rare hell horse statue. So I was like, I got lucky. I got a hell horse statue. I am not complaining. Not complaining one bit. So I was happy with that. I was just actually kind of really surprised when I saw it go down, and it was last week I think it went down, and I was on the road. Like it literally went down while I was in the store, and when I was like at lunch or something, I saw the tweet, and I'm like, "Are you serious? Like I can't do anything about this." Like I was so mad. Like I cannot get on my laptop and run over there and get stuff. Like I could just see it right now. My bosses would be so like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I really need to get on the game right now and go get these things. Can work wait?" Yeah, nope. I would not have a job. That's for sure. I would totally be like, yeah, that's what happens. I could just see it now. I'm coming home, and my husband's like, "Why are you coming home so early? You're supposed to be home." And da da da. Oh, I got fired. Because I had to get on my game. You'd be like, "Wait, what?" Yeah, not a game I will lose my job for. I enjoy my game. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not losing my job for. Oh, I had some great news too. Like I was excited. I was going through my email and stuff, my normal email that I rarely check as is. And one of my things for my credit report popped in, and I was like, what? It said I was like I had increased my credit rating, and I'm like, okay. So I went to check it out. I increased my credit rating by like 90 something percent over a year. Or not 90%, like 94, 90 something points over the year. And I'm like, so me and Kyle are excited because that means better credit means I'll have better chances of getting that freaking house loan so I can freaking move out of my freaking town. And personally, I want to edge myself a little closer to Illinois. I don't want to move to Illinois. I just want to get a little closer to Illinois so I can stay with my family. But I can't convince my husband otherwise. And it sucks because I really, really want to be over there. But I need to move just a smidge over to Illinois or closer to Illinois and then move my sister there so that we both can work together. She said that ain't gonna happen, but I'm determined. I'm a slow, determined person. It's all it is. I get what I want slowly. Ah, my hat, it's falling off. Here we go. But yeah, nah. So it's just that was something that, was happening. And I know, like, dude Jensen popped on my Discord this weekend and he's like, "What? No stream? What's going on?" And I was like, dude, I've been like doing the mining of the ceilings. And I don't think you guys just want to see me staring at the ceiling, chipping away at a freaking ceiling. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, looking at me doing building a wall is probably not as exciting, but it's fasterly. Hey, I just created a new word, y'all. It's much more faster gratification than chipping a ceiling to an ungodly height. So yeah. So this is probably going to be the standard size or height of my ceilings for most of my Undercity, I think. Because this is about 5 floor ceilings, maybe 6, give or take. That's what I'm thinking. Because this particular building kind of goes 5 floors, but it doesn't. It's actually 1 floor, but I have sort of a basement, and I have tall, huge ceilings. So I can't wait till I'm done. It's so cool. Because I'm using the bridges as arches and stuff like that, carrying that from the Coliseum over. And then also creating some of it from the Lunalong over as well, or the Lunalong building over. So my goal is it's going to look pretty. There we go. Do, 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 do. Getting ready for the next batch. But because I like somebody was doing it. And I mean, it doesn't take long with this game for somebody to go, "Oh, look, we could do this feature." I'm going to see what it looks like when I put it up against the building or something like that. And I actually one of the deeds I have showed off a while back had where they had the slopes of the ground super sharp, like 100 and something slope. And they had, sorry, hold on a second, used arches um, from the bridge to make like these little archways where they put lamps and or they put like statues, and it was just so pretty. And that's what got me to do the Coliseum that way. But the arches are more, they are functional, but they're pretty too for me. I like them. Um, so, and the Lunalong building, the archways that I have on those, it's functional, but it's also the pretty again. Because there's other ways around it. I like the way I did it because as a result, um, if I was running around with my wagon, I can get on all the floors. So restocking all the mats for everybody to work with will be so much easier. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get looms over here. I have a couple looms somewhere. I just need to bring them over here as decorations. There we go. Okay. But yeah. So I mean, it's a bit of craziness, but I'm gonna be fine. I'd be fine. I'll get it. Add this to my building. Click on that. So I got, once I get this one wall, I'll have the basement sort of thing completed. Then I have to go through and plan out the ceiling, or sort of the ceiling, sort of not, but you know, I said I wanted it. Just give it to me. Okay. But I'm not going to need the marble bricks. I'm going to need mortar and the marble slabs. I know that much. So, dang it. I tried to move all the stuff around so it would be easy on me and I didn't have to do all that craziness. But instead, I gotta do craziness. Yay! Alyssa came on. That's my friend that I was telling you guys about a while back. That I bought Keppa when it was like a 20 by 30 little area. Maybe smaller than that. So I bought this deed from her, and she came over last year or sometime during this year, she came over and she checked it out and she's like, "Oh my God, it's so huge, it's so beautiful. You've taken such great care." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I love it." Okay, so now we'll do this because I know I don't need that, and we'll plan. Can I just no, plan floor above? Can I? Nope, you're not gonna let me cheat, are you? I'm gonna have to legitly go through the freaking menus to do that. Sometimes you can use quick keys and sometimes you can't. Like I program my F key to do a lot of stuff and I switch it to wherever I need to deal with. Okay, I am getting okay. I'm just making sure. Above, above, above. So now I can build another building since now I've completed the outside wall of this building because they don't let you build other buildings if there's a building that's partially not done. Well, in the sense of partially being undone. And I'm not going to worry about paving this down here because I don't see a point in paving this. Um, so I'll pave around and everything naturally, but I'm not paving the basement. So I probably will end up using this space for other stuff. My lights are flickering again. So that I could have a little area for stuff, sort of thing. Okay, so plan this out. All right, now this has my, okay, so 18 slabs, that's 9 sections. Where's the rest of the slabs? There they are. Grr. Are you serious? You're gonna be this way. Okay, hold on a second. All right, I'm going to have to move things around. It's gonna be a little weird. I tried to do it so that I can do it in stages and get rid of each of the. Do I have room? I should have room. Okay. I should have room to move these. So we'll go around, go in here. There we go. There we go. So this will that. Oh, I see why it didn't do that. Okay, duh. I forgot. Because it has to have a connecting wall. There we go. Load that up. Okay, so this, let's just put solid marble. Oh, I need to. Alright. Oh gods. How many? Hold on a second. No, 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 no. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, so second floor. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 28, 34. So I need 34, 68. Okay. So I'm going to need 68 slabs. I think it's 10. Let me see. Open. Let's see how many I can get in there. If it puts too many, I can. So I can only hold 3 slabs at a time. That's gonna be crappy. Okay. So I just need to move 2. Let's see. There we go. Now while that's going on, I think for, if I remember correctly, it just needs 5. No, it's 10 mortar. I was wrong. So 34. So I need 340. See if I can do that. That should be just the amount I need to complete my chore. So I couldn't put any more marble bricks in. Okay, can we drop some more off in here? Since they took some. Okay. Alright, so we'll swing over here. We'll go this way because I'll be done with the downstairs part. Or the basement. So we'll start on this end. Okay, so add to... Yep, marble slab. Okay, so... disembark. I'm gonna have to move my wagon since it's on my wagon. Yeah. Okay, so I need 2 of those. 10 of these. Okay, and then... let's grab 2 more of these. So I got enough for the next roof or floor. And I'm not doing the fences yet either because I'm gonna wait till the fences or till I get everything else built because the fences are gonna make it hard for me to put what I need to put in places. So that's why I'm gonna do that. Oh, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Just pop that up. There we go. I'll just do 10 of these again. 2 more, of course. There we go. So this is going so much faster. I could probably right on top and did this the other way, but I said nah. I did it again. Not adding to my window as quickly as possible. So I'm almost done with the first floor. Woo! This is, like I said, it's going to go fast. I do need to go and get some more of, because there was something I didn't calculate, and I need to go back and calculate it, or get some materials. Was some more scaffolding stuff, is what I call it. Because when I build the second, third, and fourth floor, because when I expand, I'm going to need the mats to do that. Oh, what's that? Made it home? Oh, that must be Sis. Unfortunately, yay! Unfortunately, my sister and her boyfriend, their their Facebook profiles are very similar. The picture, and I have to be careful what I say to one to the other, because I'll say something to one, and I don't mean it to be like I had a conversation and it happened last night, and I was afraid this was going to happen, but it wasn't so bad because I've already had the conversation with her boyfriend about it, and he's my friend, so I talked to him too. And so I'm sitting there, I'm talking to him. I had already talked to him about it earlier, and then I went. Oops, no, can I do that? Can I do 20? Okay, that works. Um, I was talking to her about it later because she was working, and I wasn't trying to bother her while she was working and whatnot. And so I was telling her about it, but he kept talking to me about something else, and it was like hours later, and I said something that was reverting to the conversation we had with my sister that was going on right then. That was I had said with him, and he says, "So are we back on this again?" I was like, "Wait, what?" Ah, oops. He started laughing. I said, "Your profile pictures are too close to each other." Because in the little circle, I see just her head first, his head second. And so as a result, they both have similar pictures, but they're 2 different pictures. But to me, they're the same. And so I'm like, oops. And he's like, wait, what? And I told him what was going on, and he started laughing. I says, I'm usually really careful because you guys' profile pictures confuse the crap out of me. Like, it will pop up, and I'm like, I wonder, is that her boyfriend or is that her talking to me? Because I always say good morning to them. Because, I'm a friendly person. I always say good morning to my friends. And so, at least my close friends. But yeah, so as a result, I was like, wait, what? What? Yeah, it was crazy. And he was laughing. He thought that was the most funniest thing. I was like, that's not, I wasn't meant that to happen. Sorry. And he was like, but they're totally different pictures. Like, he was sitting here, like, on this rant trying to tell me that they're totally two different pictures. And I'm like, they are totally two different pictures. But, no. She's being bad, I think. But, I was like, but they're not to me. And he was sitting there like, oh no, this is with her dress and da da da. I'm like, dude, you're not getting it. You're talking. Ah, yes, Dan's Donuts. Hold on. Hee hee. All right, where's my stylus? I took it out. I know I did. Where'd I put it? Where did where did it go? It's not back in the phone, is it? Oh, I actually legitly put it back in the phone. Most people don't understand. I have a stylus with my phone, and I don't usually take it out. All right. Anyway, in my hometown I live in, there is a donut shop. It's called Dan's Donuts. And we call it Dirty Dan's. And I'm probably going to get shot. But most people are like, ew, Dirty Dan's, it's not like that. It's because back when Dan was alive and he was in the donut shop and everything, he had the white apron. My grandmother actually worked for him. And would wipe the chocolate all down his apron so it looked like he had mud all over him. Yeah. So, as a result, aw, I'm sorry. So she's like, she made it home, and when she came to visit with us, um, I said, you got to try these donuts. They're the best donuts you'll ever have. And she didn't believe me. She thought it was a joke. Like, she was like, yeah, whatever, so everybody's gonna have that, oh, this is the best donuts ever, blah, blah, blah. When we went there, it was at 1 o'clock in the morning, and there was a line that's already stretched around the block. You know their donuts are good when you already have a line before they open their doors at 4. Like, they start cooking at 10. I used to live a block north from them, so when I used to work down at the gas station, or well, it wasn't a gas station at the time, it was a convenience store. Mail me some. I don't think that's gonna work, sis. When we go to visit her and whatnot, I have to make sure I bring some Dan's donuts. Because even if like I said, I lived north, a block north from there, and I used to, like, about 4 blocks away was the Village Pantry, which is a convenience store in my area. It might. She's trying so hard for Dan's donuts. That's hilarious. Um, but I would walk home because, I was close. And every night, about 10 o'clock or so, oh my God. I don't know how I hadn't gained more weight than I have now because Dan's Donuts is amazing. And like I said, my grandmother worked there. Or she did at one time. It was one of her earliest jobs when she was younger. And they start at 10 o'clock, and you can smell the delicious donuts. And of course, they didn't have their thing open until, I can't remember if it's 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock. I think they moved it to 4 because it originally was 6 o'clock. So when Rhonda came to visit with me, I think it was last year, or it may have been this year. I can't remember. It was within the last year or so, right? So she came and visited me, and I told her about it, and she didn't believe me. So we go there, the line and everything. And my husband, at the time was my fiance, was laughing his ass off at her because she could not believe it. Like she was like, "No way, this place can't be that good." And everybody was hearing her saying this, right? And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's that good." And I'm sitting there laughing because everybody's chiming in and going, "You don't understand. This is Dan's Donuts, man. These are the best donuts in the world." Like if I had the chance, and it actually, if I recall correctly, you know the guys dives, what was it? Drives and Goody or something like that. You know that show that guy used to go around and he would go to the local restaurants and stuff like that and show them like the big burgers and stuff like that. He actually did an episode of Dan's Donuts here in my town. So there's an they actually was on the show. So we had like the kids were mostly college kids and high school kids that were there, and they were all pulling it up on their phones the video to show her like it was great. No, okay, I didn't. Okay, it was great. And so ever since then, whenever she's here, we get Dan's Donuts. Well, Friday, my friend is coming over and he's staying the night, and we're just going to hang out and all this cool stuff. And I told him, I says, I'll make sure I get Dan's Donuts. Because last time he stayed over, which was last week, because I wasn't going to let him go home due to the fact that it was, what was it, like 4 o'clock in the morning when we finally got home. And the poor guy had to take a nap before we got here because he was up at 4 in the morning the day before. And I was like, dude, I can't do that to you. You're going to stay here for the night. And he told his parents, and he was like, his parents were cool about it, so they understood. And I was like, I'd rather you be safe than sorry. So I, send a text to my husband letting him know what's going on. And I asked him, I said, bring Dan's Donuts. Well, apparently my phone or my husband thinks it was his phone. It said it sent it, but he never received it until he got home. So, and it legitimately, no, he didn't receive it until 1 o'clock in the afternoon that day. It was weird. Like, so when we woke up, there was no Dan's Donuts, and I was like, "What's the heck's going on? Did you not get my message?" And he's like, "Nope." So I told him, I says, "I want Dan's Donuts. I'll make sure I'll send you the order again and stuff like that." And he's like, "I understand." So he's all cool about it and everything. So I was like, yes, you better be, because it's Dan's Donuts. And so my friend, poor guy, he was like, I was really looking forward to some donuts. I was like, me too. And so I was like, well, let's go out somewhere to eat. I don't want to like sit here for too long because my husband's not going to wake up until way late, and he doesn't eat breakfast anyway. So we went to a restaurant which I have never went to that also was featured on a show, but not in the best way, um, in town. So uh, he said it was really good food. So I went, and the food was okay. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but then again, I'm kind of picky at what I eat, I guess, to a point. I mean, not picky enough that I don't eat, but whatever. So, anyway, we go there, we eat breakfast. I left a note and let my husband know so that, because I didn't want to like wake him up or anything, and I didn't realize he didn't get the the message at the time. He just said he didn't get it, so I figured it was like he got home and didn't get it like then or something. But so we went out and we ate. And I was like, since we're in town, we went and did some stuff like paid some bills and stuff. He had to go move money around to pay his bills. And I'm like, this works out. And my husband's like, yeah, I don't have to go driving around town today. And I'm like, yay. But yeah. But so I was like, I'm getting Dan's Donuts. Dagnabbit, I want Dan's Donuts. That's one of the things I miss about living at the old place I used to live at. which the fact that that house was in my family for 50 years, it still hurts, but I'm all right. I'm actually more over it than I thought I would be by now. Um, it still stings a little, but that's part of the reason why I'm trying to move out of this town. I want to get country land. That's what I want. I want to have my own little farm. So it means it probably will end up meaning I won't be on worm as much. But it will be a few years yet, so I'm all right with that. I'm good for a few more years. Come on. Hey, I almost got half of this floor done. But yeah, so there's just been all kinds of stuff. That was one of the reasons why I didn't stream Friday either, because I was exhausted. I think I crashed that day when I got back because, like I said, he couldn't sleep. So we actually stopped at a gas station and he took a nap. Um, Cranky little shit he is. Excuse my French. Because when I was like, he was like 30 minutes. I was like, all right. He's like, are you sure you were okay with that? I was like, yeah, no problem. So I'm sitting there playing with my phone because I can't go to sleep. I'm not in a bed, so it's not going to help me to go to sleep. Um, and yeah. Oh, okay. I was like, why am I slow? So, like 30 minutes goes off, and he was like still a little sleepy, and I was like, I'll give you 15 more minutes. So, like, I was like, okay, it's been 15 minutes. At this point, we ain't getting to my house until almost 3 in the morning. And he's like, well, I ain't getting to mine until past 4 or so. And then turn around in his driver's seat and went back to sleep. And I'm like, I'll give you 45 more minutes. Like, I'm not messing with that. That seemed mean. Like, and I asked him about it. He said, I don't remember saying anything like that. And I was like, yeah, you're a little grouch when you're sleepy. Like, I've never experienced somebody, even Rhonda's never like that. She won't smile in the morning. She always hates me because everybody's thought I was the weirdest thing because I don't do energy drinks and stuff like that, right? And then I wake up in the morning and I'm like, good morning, everybody. And everybody wants to choke the living shit out of me. Like, I used to have people that I used to work with, and one particular young lady I hated. But she was like, how do you do that? Do you have pills or something? What are you on? I says, I'm not on anything. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea. I don't drink sodas. I just, I wake up this way. It's just, it's me. What am I supposed to say? And she's like, if you could find a way to bottle that, people would sell their souls for that. And I said, I'm a ginger, so that works fine. I don't have a soul, so I'll buy them. But yeah, it's just little weird things like that. But yeah, when we got to the house, I was like, Yank, I don't trust the fact that you're still exhausted after drinking. He drank 2 monsters, mocha locas or something like that. I don't know what. Eh. And still couldn't stay awake on the trip to my house. And I was like, no, I'm not risking your life. I mean, he was driving off a little bit off the road, and that's after taking the nap, that nearly 2 hour nap. And I was like, you're about to go off the road, and I'm a no-no for that. You know, I don't want you to go home when it's 30 minutes or to 40 minutes away because I don't trust that. I like my friends to be alive. I've lost too many and I don't want to lose any more. But yeah, it was just, it was crazy scary for me that night. So, but it all worked out. And then of course we got to hang out a little bit on Friday. So, and run around doing stuff and paying bills. We went to pay bills and that was hanging out. Adulting. Ugh, I hate that. I've been telling my husband that all week. I'm like, hey, can I turn in our trial for being an adult now. He's like, "What, you mean you want to cancel?" I said, "Yeah, I want to go back to being a kid again." He says, "Yeah, I think that's kind of late for that." And I'm like, "Is there a way we could just like say no more?" Like he's like, "Nope, think we're screwed." This is funny because we're playing catch up, and I love my brother, and he had gotten into some car trouble, and well, like he thinks his starter's going out. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you need more trouble than necessary. And he's like, yeah, I know. But he had to leave it at a convenience store. He talked to the owner and everything there, and they're like, yeah, we're fine with you leaving it here. Yeah, yeah. Well, he called back later to tell them what was going on with his car. And because that's the only thing the owner wanted, it was at least let me know what's going on. And the lady he was talking to, which was the manager of the time or the night or whatever, uh, gave him grief, going, "Well, if it's not gone within this certain time, I'm towing it." And so he ended up calling corporate office on her, and they says, "No, the owner said this, and we have information right here saying that the owner said this, and if she does, we will have to compensate for this, and they would pay it and all this stuff." But he was like, I don't want it towed. Like he doesn't want to pay for that, which I can't say I blame him. Tow trucks are expensive in this area. But he ended up going down there and he like tried it again and it turned on. And so he drove it and he came to say hi before, like I said, he came and stopped by. And he was like, yeah, I got my car running. I was like, why is your, wait, what? What? Isn't your car at the convenience store? He says, no. And he told me he thinks the starter's going out. And he was like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, man, if I could, I would help you out. I just don't have any money for anything. We're catching up on bills. I mean, I'm actually happy that most of my bills are caught up. Woo! I mean, we still have one disconnect that's toying with me, but I'll get it dealt with. But now this is the fine time for the court system to decide they want me for jury duty. Jury duty. Because they were trying to hit me when I was like on these jobs. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to miss a whole week for freaking jury duty. Jury duty. I can't speak English. English, not me speak. Um, but yeah, I was trying to get my bosses to help me out. Like, can you just like give me a letter or something that says I absolutely can't? Because I don't want to do this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do want to do it, but I don't want to do it with me losing hours when I need this money. Like, that was craziness. But we got it. We figured it out. They ended up calling it off the first time, and I was so mad because I missed one day. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was happy I missed that particular day because that was the day that everybody had to do or a lot of people had to go do a target, and I heard it was just horrible. Like it was a nightmare, is what I was told, and I'm like, oh. I'm kind of glad things played out the way they did. But dang it, I missed out on some good money, but ouch. And then of course, I told my boss, I says, I'm just going to like run from the law and he was like, well, I have a room if you need a place to like hide for a while or whatever. So I actually took my information in and I went in the like before I left. And the woman, as I walked up to ask about the situation, said, oh, that's been canceled already. And I'm like, oh, you don't understand how amazing you are right now. I was so happy because they canceled it ahead of time. And I'm like, you guys don't send a little letter or text, nothing, not say, hey, F you, nothing. Like, that's ridiculous. You would think they send you letters and stuff and you got to put all your information down. So They don't like they can't send you an email or they can't send you a text message or call you or anything. Like get with the 21st century, please. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, the paper awesome. It's nice to put it up on the fridge, but eh, come on, guys. It's 21st century. Let's get with the program. Speaking of 21st century and program, there's a bunch of people that's getting together, and I'm planning on trying to do something like this too. I would like to do something like this. I don't know if I can. I think this is the month that a lot of people are doing the fundraisers, and so I kind of missed out on it, and I was wanting to do it. There's a fundraiser that is, they're trying to plant, I think it's 20 million trees. So there, for every dollar that's donated for this cause, they plant one tree for. So there's a lot of people that I'm actually kind of wanting to donate a few bucks for it too myself. Um, but it's something I thought that was pretty cool. 'Cause that is kind of cool, and it's by the Arbor Day. I, it's I'm horrible with names and I'm horrible with my memory. Um, Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. Do, 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 do. Let's go. Game theory, because they were talking about it on today's episode. But okay, let's see. Show more. They'll have it on here somewhere. They always do. Okay, maybe it's not on that one. I know he talked about it too. I know that much. Oh, yeah, he talked about it in the beginning. Okay, so get off my screen. Sorry, give me guys a second. It's the Time for Trees. That's the name of the program they're doing. It says the link is below. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Teamtrees.org. You donate $1 and they plant a tree for every single. Oh, wow. So they already have 10 million. Nice. Okay, so the goal is they're trying to plant 20 million trees in 2020. So the goal is to have the 20,000 or $20 million to plant a tree, and it's $1 per tree. So I'm going to keep that there because I definitely want to do it. And so yeah. So hashtag Team Trees, and you'll find it too, I guess. I don't know how the hashtag thing works anyway, to be honest. um, I see people, oh, you should hashtag this, and I'm like, huh? How's this work? I don't understand. Fandom.com. What are you doing, guys? I don't want to check that out. That could be very dangerous knowing these people. Do, 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 do. Okay. So it looks like I have 6 more to go. Sweet cakes. Well, not really 6. Well, maybe. No, not really 6. It'll be 5. This one. Yeah, it'll be. I was right. It is 6 more, but I had one in my or one batch of stuff in my inventory already. So I'm almost there because I'm not turning that floor into because I'm leaving it alone for a little while. I'll have everything done after I'm done with this stuff. Because the scalpeling scalpeling, speak English, English. The scalpeling that I put up, I'm using to help me with. Ooh, I was wondering about your name. Was I'm guessing a Final Fantasy boss or a god. Oh, okay. Cool. Boop. Alright, got 20 of these. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, but I've almost got the first floor done. Yes. Once I get that one, let's see. Oh, the walls. These are going to be fun. Okay, I gotta go get some materials too for the walls. Because there are a set of walls that I don't want, but I'm going to have to bash out later. And it looks like just 3. I need 6, so I need enough to make 8. Or 7, I mean. So, that's the only walls I need to make, right? Yes. Okay. So, I'm going to need, for 7 of those, 140 planks. I don't know if I have 140 planks. Crap. Might have to use some of the planks that I got from him. I might have the planks. No, I won't, because the planks that I have currently are for the floors that I would need, which will get destroyed out later, but yeah. Boo! That's all I gotta say, boo. Let's see. Put 2 more back on here. So, once I get the next 3, I'm good. Yeah, I love that I can. I'm still going to say this. I'm going to say this forever. I know you said it's Q, but I'm always going to say Quay. Because I'm a weirdo and it's my word now. So I will always say Quay. I gotta get some food soon. I'm feeling my tummy saying, hey, you've been on this thing and you're not eating, and that's not cool. I'm not happy with that. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so, oh, this is so cool. I'm excited. What did I do for the outer walls? Oh, okay, I did do that. I did do that. All right. I can do the fences for those when I get the arches in. And I didn't put a ceiling on that because I didn't see a point. There's still really not a point, so I'm not doing that. Okay. I have a tendency to do little changes right when I'm still in the process of building something, or when I get to building something. I'm like, you need to stop that. Add to window. Blah. Add another 10. And then add 2. Okay. So that will finish the last 2 of these. And now the floor is done for this. And I'm excited. Unfortunately, from the fashion house, you won't be able to see the maze. And I'm not worried now that you could see the maze from afar, because I was worried about that. You like being you can get up on top of the Coliseum and see part of the maze originally. But that was because I had regular walls. And so I could see somebody sitting there helping somebody through it, or figuring it out and then going through it themselves and winning. But with a gated maze that I'm doing, because every square has a gate, you can't do that. So you'll just see just gates, and just solid gates. It's going to be a living nightmare. And it's going to be easy on me because I'll be like, yeah, I got the system set up. Nice try, guys. You ain't winning this one. Okay. So second floor, I'm going to need lots of bricks. So this is where I'm going to need the rest of the mats. Do I want to go ahead and do... I might as well do that right now. I need to log one of my characters on, so give me a second. I have to get my Doppler thingy, or Dupatra, or whatever it is. That thing! Okay, so this will get dropped. Here, let's take this out and take this out, because this will be used here for my final floor. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to get whoever's closest. They're both closest. There we go. We'll go with Koga Wolf. It's my brother's character. The one that I've been using forever. Since he's wanting to come back, and we were trying to figure it out. And we figured it out, but he just hasn't had the chance to get on yet. Oh, lordy, that's craziness. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Okay, that's the maze. Alright, I know where I'm at now. Oh, lordy, you walk slow. I guess I don't usually have him go very far, so I don't know how... He's not heavy, so I don't know what the heck's up. He's in his lightest load. Anyway, grab the stick. Where's the stick? There's the pole range. There we go. Okay. Oh, we can climb up this. Climb up. And do. Come on. There we go. Do. Okay. So we'll hold here. And with her, let's go.
Hey, over here!
That just made me jump. I don't know if that did a double noise on you guys. I hope it didn't, because it did for me. And I think that's because it's a whole nother game, and it shouldn't be there, but it is. Okay, so let's stand over here. He's a zombie. That's funny. Okay. Plan. Bridge. No. No. I think I'm supposed to click on him. I keep forgetting. There we go. Plan bridge. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to do this. So this way I can have this bridge done too.
Hello.
That's weird. I think I'm having the double X echo because it's from her and he's hearing it from that window and it's doing the double from that. So it's not unless I silence one, but I'm not playing with my sound. I'm done with my sound right now. He'll pop off when I'm done. It's checking everything. Let's go through this little checklist of all kinds of weird stuff. There we go. Flat marble. Next. I don't care about the name because I can change the name later. Okay, so now we'll have him pop off. So there we go. And he's safe where he's at, so yes. Okay. There we go. Add to bridge. There we go. So I need to go back downstairs and grab all the mats I need for this. So bricks. I need 60, 82. Okay, so I need 82 bricks. Mortar. Same. No. Mortar, not the same. Alright, so this makes moving around a little bit easier. Okay, so we will need 60 mortar. Alright, we need 24 rock shards. And let's see how many I can drop of these. I said enter, and then I'll make sure I get the 82 I need. Okay. So this way I can finally get rid of this. Okay, so 5, not 3, yeah, 5, 15. Yeah, I'm so glad I can do math. There we go. Now let's go up here. And we'll just build this little bridge real quick. Oh, we can put this back in here. I don't need it anymore. Disembark. Oh, I already got it on my thing. What am I doing? Okay. So I need the mortar and the bricks first. So we'll take as much as I can. Click. There we go. So there we go. We'll have that. Not worrying about paving the floor here because there's no point due to the fact that why? It's never going to be seen. So this is going to be seen. That's not. So I don't care. Alrighty, so more brick. There we go. This is going to go fast. Woot woot. I like that. I think that's because my masonry is so high. I love it. I love having high skills because then everything goes by so much faster. And the chances of things failing is much, much less. I like it. What's being said in freedom? Ooh, lordy, they are talking about all kinds of things. That's cool. I've got a few YouTube videos of my deed. And then some. One more. And then I can hit the enter button. There we go. I've got, because this is the stage 1, which is the main stage. Then filler, then roadway, and then walls. Oh, and I can pave these bridges, I remember, but I just haven't done it yet. Primarily because bridges look pretty as is. I don't want to mess them up. I mean, it would look nice if they matched, but eh. Because then I should have done cobble floors on a certain area, but because I did marble floors, I'm not going to go through that process. I'm perfectly content in the way it is. There's 2 more pops, and then the rock shards, and then back to the marble bricks, finishing them off. Oh, for a second I thought I messed it up. I did not. Sweet cakes. Yay! I'm hoping at least to get one building done before I actually crash tonight. But that 4 hours of fighting with the sound is probably... So mad about that. And then, like I was saying, I was talking to my sister's boyfriend, and I was telling him I was getting frustrated because, you know, I was fighting with this for like 4 hours. And then I figured it out. Like, all of a sudden, I got it to work. And I'm like... like... Yeah! I was very mad. Very, very mad. But I'm okay. I will live. I have to. I'm crazy enough to do so. Boop, 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 boop. So I used to do 5 at a time, and now I can do 6. It's so awesome. Yee! Um, I think one of my alts can do 6. Or is it 5? I can't remember. I think it's 5. Alright, so we're almost done. And I'll have my other little bridge. Which is awesome because I needed this bridge. I needed it. It was needed. It was necessary. I have sticky notes all over my wall on the side. Only like 7 of them. But, ooh, I need to work on that. That's something I do need to work on. Sign about horses and carts. Yeah, I need to do that too. That's cool. I think that's the exact same day as last year too. Some of it's from last year. Events. Where's the events? There they are. Oh, no, this time it's the day before. Last year it was the 14th. This year it's the 13th. But either way, it's still on a Wednesday. That's funny. That's funny. That is cool as all get out. That's when Emu is going to be there. So, and I think that's awesome. Ah, I'm so excited. That's partially why this building's being built. Aha, there we go. We're done. This building's being built in the foresight of that particular event. So, and not to mention, probably going to do that event more often in the future. Okay, yay! I have... No, I didn't want to grab that. Aw, man, now I have to drop it and load it because it won't let me just put it back on. There we go. I can grab this one, though, and then I'm good with that. I'm going to go put this away real quick because I don't need it no more. Okay. So, number 4 of my BSBs are done. I got 1, I mean, done. So, yay! And then I'll just ride right over here. You guys get a little look-sees of the beautiful buildings I've built. So I designed both the Lunalong and the Coliseum. So the light is so bright. I hear birdies. It must be daytime. Can't tell in the cave system. I need to find a way to fix that. Here's like the ferryman's crossing. Here's my river. That's the river Styx. It's actually one of the famous rivers right now. And it's not very big. Like, it's not a long river. But I always had like this vision of the river underground kind of thing. So that's what I went with. Why are you being like that? Okay. It's because my hand is just off the button. There we go. And that's regular bricks. Do I need bricks for anything? No. Not yet. Let's see, that's the, oh, yeah, that's right. I need some planks, but I don't think I'm going to have enough planks. I'm going to need, I think it's small nails. Might be large nails. I'll grab both. One of each, and I know it's 20 planks per wall. Just no matter what the size, like if it's an archway wall, you still have to freaking have 20 planks versus a regular wall. Worm logic. Or logic, I think is how they pronounce it. There's my horsies. that I haven't looked at or touched in God knows how long. Okay, so how many do I have? I have 20. Ha! Yeah, I have enough for one wall. I'm gonna have to make some. What I'll do is I'll use some from the, oh, I need to get nails though. Should have plenty of nails. Okay, let me check this one first, because I'm very weird about how my stuff is. Oh, that's not my prefab. I need my prefab. There it is. Okay. Nail. There's rivets. There's small nails. Okay, so we'll get 7 of these. I don't have any large nails in here. Okay, no. What? I'm not close enough. You're a dick. Let's try this again. 7. Thank you. Now back up so I can get to the other one. Large nails. 7. Okay, there we go. So in case I need those, we'll just drop them down here. All my flags. See, these are the flags I was talking about of the kingdoms. This is the regular freedom kingdoms. That's where Xanadu is. But it's all the kingdoms on the epic servers. And chaos servers, I think it's called. And I'm like, oh, these are so cool. Cost me nearly a gold for it, which is like $100. Well, a little over 100. But yeah, I was okay about it. I love it. Now, I'm pretty sure I dropped it off over here. There it is. Should be able to just pick it right up. There we go. Let's put... Because, I mean, I'll make a few more planks pretty easily. But I was looking at 1900 and I'm like, oh my god. I was never going to get out of that. And wood. These are all typical woods. Okay. Nothing special. And that's the wall I was talking about, Warg. I just love... I need tapestries, but I can't make tapestries because my tailoring sucks. Might steal one of these. Because they're not... I don't have all the things I need. Okay, so... I just need 3 now. So I need 60 now. Open. Add to 48. No, maybe not, because you're not going to let me do it because I was too far away. Okay, no, you're not going to let me do it because you just don't want me to do it. Alright. You should just say that, dick. That's like 100. Add these to it? No. Are you serious? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this off here and load. I'm going to drop these into it because I don't need those right now. There's 2,000. Okay, so I need to look for a second. Bright light. Okay. So I need just for the outer wall. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, So that's 38. 44. Okay, so 44. Take 3 off of that. That is 41. Hey, dude, Jensen! Long time no see. Good morning. Get well. Hey, it's 1 here, so this is your late night. What are you doing up during the night? Yay! Dude, Jensen's here. 6 a.m. Oh, it is. Okay, so all right, so it is early. It's your normal wake up time. Good morning. Drinking coffee and watching a little of the Dragon Kitty show, huh? So, okay, so I'm just going to take this one. Right. Where? Oh, okay. How much can I put in here? I might have to make a couple trips. Ah, just 6. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna have to make several trips in that case. That's not gonna help. Not at all. I wonder if I take 10 of these out, how much I can fit in there. Okay, so only that much. Really? Ooh, okay. That's sucky. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a couple trips. Having a day off from work. On normal weekdays, I would be on my way to work now. Yeah, I was thinking it was a little late in the morning, but you know, things change. You know. So, alright, let's drop off here and walk through here. Okay. Add wall and add window. So marble. Okay, this wall has to be. And in case you were wondering what I'm doing, is I'm making a fashion house at the moment. Of sorts is what I'm calling it. Okay, it's the narrow window wall. Marble. I don't know which one's the one. Okay, it's this one. There we go. And the one right next to it is almost ready for the Lunalong. Not quite. I'm trying. I feel like I'm far behind as always. This is the building that Bloody Durango will be using for his fashion show during the Lunalong. And so I'm building this building. I was planning on getting other buildings built, but it took me 4 hours to figure out why the sound wasn't working right. So I didn't do anything. So I'm a little mad. But you know, I got it. I got it. I got it. Got it. I got the sound working right. It doesn't have the double going crazy, and it was maddening. I was ready to throw things across the room and stuff. My cats are sitting there staring at me like, "What are you doing, Mom?" Speaking of which. Hi. Oh, well, that's Sasha. I want Bast. But you didn't care anyway. Bast. Remember? Hi, baby. Come here. Meow. My hostess hasn't showed her cute face in a while, so I wanted my hostess. Meow. You were just asleep, weren't you? Hi, baby. And this is my hostess. Or my co-host. Come here. Yay. Hi. Say hi, everybody. I'm a cute kitty. I'm the cute black kitty that everybody loves. Yeah. It was actually funny. I put my new witch's hat, as you can see, Mr. Dudison, and she was like, "I like the hat," and she was sitting there rubbing all over it. It was so cute. Yeah, good girl. Sorry. I had to stop for a few seconds and pet the pretty kitty. 'Cause she's so cute. Yes. And for those lurkers who are not haven't watched my show very often and whatnot, yes, my kitties, they're dogs. They don't understand kitty, kitty, kitty. You could say that until you're blue in the face. They will never understand you. It's just the way it works with these kids. And I'm alright with that. Because I trained them that way. It's because my grandmother said it was because I had German Shepherds. So I always had dogs. So when I got cats, I didn't know what to do with myself. You're a good girl. Yeah. There you go. She's like, I'm cute. Hey, that's the back of my back there. You do Jensen laugh. So yeah. Ah, don't miss out. Join us. Ah, there's my Lunalong or the Lunalong message. What are you? We need a new little scratching post thingy for the kitties. They have this cardboard one, right? It's just like a block. I think we got it last year for Christmas. And it's like nothing but mush. They have clawed the thing to mush. And I'm like, oh Lord. 1960, huh? That was cool. Hey, Bass, no! That's not your food. Your food's over here. She went over to his sister's bowl and started. So, we have her sister on a science diet type thing because she gets urinary tract infections real bad. And Bass is still on the normal food, but refuses to eat the normal food. And she's eating it now because I caught her. But she wants to eat her sister's food. What's this? Oh, why does it do that? Oh, that's right. Because somebody has a thing for Keppa, and now it's stuck on there. That's funny. That is too funny. Alright. I'll have to figure out, like, maybe spread out the word. Just so it wouldn't do that. Okay, so that was done. That, whoa. Slow down. So I got that one and that one. And this is an arch. This is the next one. Oh, no. Next one. This one. This is another one of the narrow walls. Add to window. Okay, so I need 20. So I need 4 more of these. And as much as I can get this. Okay, there we go. And I just drop those in there. Okay, so I'm going to go back down. Well, no. I'm going to go to the other side and do the narrow windows some more. Because I'm almost... I got the very bottom floor, which is basically the floor. It's just raised up so I can do stuff. I could have done the other bridges, but I'm going to wait on those. Anyway, I'm trying to get this building done. I wanted to have 2 buildings done tonight, which is this fashion house. That's what I'm calling it for now until I get it. I got a name picked out. I'm just not revealing it until it's done. The other one is going to be the stables that's on the other side of the Lunalong building. But what took so long, to Jensen, is why, because you're the one that was asking why I hadn't streamed during the weekend, is because I was raising the ceiling. And I did think people wanted me, just talking like normal while you guys just could see just tick, tick, tick. Yeah, no, I wasn't, yeah. I was not putting you guys to that torture. I wouldn't want to go through that torture. And I went through that torture. So I wasn't doing it to you guys. But yeah, now you can see this. This is... So 3 sides of the Lunalong building can be now seen. Unfortunately, as you see, I have veins all over the place that are in the way. Cave ceilings are so boring. Yes, they are. And I still have this to work on, but Um, other than what's behind the Lunalong building, but since there's no buildings or anything up behind it yet, I'm not worried about it. Um, this is between the maze and this building because this is the back of the maze. So all I gotta do, I was going to have my ults on there ticking away while I was doing this part, but I spent 4 hours fighting, and all these freaking veins are everywhere. And the only one that I really need to deal with the most is this lead one because it's a decent quality lead. So I can't have my ults working on that one. But I have 4 sandstones exposed, 4 iron, and a lead exposed. 3 of the sandstones are in the way. Technically, 3 of the iron are also in the way. And of course, the lead is in the way because there's the other iron. There's another iron over there. Actually, that's a sandstone that's over there, I think. So I don't. Yeah. Either way, it's a lot of crap in the way. So over here, I need to put this in bark. Okay. Add wall here. Add wall here. 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 Okay. There we go. That's right, I hope. Yes, 3 corners. Yep. And 3 squares. Okay. Which is 4. Okay. Add the window. But yeah, so yeah, it's that's the reason why I didn't do that. I'm hoping that there's enough space that I can clear out some more between this building and the edge of my deed where there's the one line of cave wall I'm not going to mine down, that I can build another inn. Because at the moment, once I finish the Sailor's Rest, I'll have like 69 beds altogether, and that's with the Easy Inn on top side, and then of course the Sailor's Rest. And I want to have more than that because, to be honest, I want to be able to have lots of room for all the people who are coming. So I don't want no issues and stuff like that. Now, I do have apartments, and I have 6 apartments and 4 houses, so I can put people that are dedicated to this, that are going through this, and knocking my hat off, and I can put them there. But right now, this is what's happening. So, and I'm building this building. I'm hoping to get this done, even though after fighting with it for 4 hours to get the sound, I plan on having at least 1 building done. 1. That is my plans. And I'm leaving my scaffolding the way it is until I get the building up, and then start breaking it down as I go back down and putting it the way I need to. That's the plan for that too. So I have all these plans and things in the works. But yeah, this is going to be the building, and I like the setup I did. And I didn't go to Leander. I know that's horrible because, Leander, I usually promote Leander, but I didn't this time. This is something I thought of and I wanted to do it. And so, yeah, I like it and I'm going to do it. So that's how that works. So I'll put 20 more. The rocks are falling around them. Back in the day, I thought that meant the cave was about to cave in on us. But I gotta decorate this building too. But I'll get there when I get there. First things first, I want to get it done. I got 8 days left. Less than that now. Like 7 almost. By the way, it's Halloween. All Hallows Eve for all those and saying hang or saying wing, depending on where you're located and how you pronounce it. It's pronounced several different things. I like saying hang, but that's just me. I found out somebody had posted it. I don't know if it's 100% true because I'm one of these people. I don't trust everything I read on the internet. So I know it's a shocker, right, y'all? But somebody had posted a thing saying that the way it's said is uh, different locations. Like the way I say it, saying hang or saying wing or something like that, it's similar to the way the Irish says it, which or the Celtic Gelts or the Gelts, I think. No, not Gelts. The Celtics say it. It's in the Irish Ireland area or Ireland and Scotland area. If I could speak English, it would be better. Jensen have been hunting trolls for Halloween goodies, but no results yet. I have not. Are there new ones this year? Because I haven't even done it. I mean, I saw the update, because when I went to play, yeah, I knew the big update. I'm a walking, talking zombie to start with. But is there anything new than there was, same as last year? Then I'm not going to go out looking for it, to be honest, because I already got all the stuff from a few years before. If it was something new and different, yeah, I would. But I don't see a reason for me, so I'm just going to uh, do my thing. Because I gotta build this thing that I should have had built a long time ago, but I have excuses. I call them excuses because they are. They're freaking excuses. Hey, I finally drank a bottle of water. Now, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow, as in when I go to sleep and wake back up again, because I'm passing out candy tomorrow. Um, I might. I thinking I want to because I mean I didn't get to stream as long as I wanted to tonight because I normally like to have my long streams, but it's looking like I'm going to probably have to shorten this one because I've lost 4 hours fighting with freaking sound. Okay, so I think I got all the narrow walls done. Okay, so I need to do these arches are freaking crazy. Okay, so because I'm doing this in such a weird way, I'm going to do the T arches first. So that means I need, can I do this on the, I have to be on solid ground. Okay, you suck, that's okay. Alright, plan, I'm going to see something here. Add to window, now there is a space, okay. Marble T. Alright, so I need fence bars. I knew that was going to happen. I didn't know, like, when, or if that was the T's, or if it was for the archways. Okay, so come over here, open this. There are fence bars. Okay, so I'm probably, yeah, I'm pretty much going to be using all the fence bars on this floor. Okay, so I'll need all the fence bars. I'll take at least 100 of these if I can. Okay, so there's that. I need more mortar. Where's my mortar? There it is. I'll just fill up the mortar that I can. And then open this. We'll move these to here. I'm trying to empty this out. Oh, my... Okay. There we go. Alright. I'm going to use these first, because I will need some planks. Okay, so... Alright, so I need to disembark. Alright, now, I know this is 3 T's here, right? Yes, okay. So 3 T's are going to be here, so we're going to... No, 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 no! Prick. Okay, I'm going to have to deal with that. Oop, okay, there we go. We need plan wall, plan wall. Okay, so there's the 3 T's there. And then I need no T's there. A T in the middle over here. So let's see, that's 3 here, 3 there. Okay, so this is the one I need the T on. T here. And I need nothing there, but I need 3 more T's on the other side. Okay. So T here. I know this is a weird way, but it's so I don't have to keep changing back and forth on my craft window. I can just click on it and go. Okay, open. Okay, so the bars I need is 3, 6. I probably need just 7 bars to start with for the T's. Mortar, I'm gonna need 20 and lots of that. Okay, add to window. There we go. Bam. So, yep, I was right. Just 1 bar. Makes sense, I guess. It's weird. Trust me, it's very weird. So, then the arches, because I'm not doing regular arches, I'm doing the one-sided arches. And this will be fast. Super duper fast. Okay. Bricks. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. So I'm wearing my brand new Halloween hat. I told Kyle, I said, I think it's kind of funny. And he goes, what's that? I says, I'm a witch and I don't own an actual witch's hat. It's like, this is kind of funny. He was like, you know what? You're right. I was like, you'd think of all these years I would have had at least one. So he shows me this purple one. Like, I didn't go with him because it's wet and it was raining outside, and I'm like, like, like I was the whole, no, I was not going out there. And he's like, well, I have to go out there. I was like, yeah, you okay? You won't die in it. I will. I was like, I'll be doing the whole, it's a grow world, what a world, melting scene. And he's like, that's not funny. I was like, it is to me. So he went to the store for me. I said, just get me a random witch's hat. I don't care what. He's like, all right. So he takes a photo of this, and I'm like, I love it. And then he was like, do you not want any other hat? And I'm like, nope, nope, that's the one. Dude Jensen goes, LOL, you had to get that hat. Yes! This hat. I had to get this hat. First off, it's purple. Second of all, it matches my shirt I'm wearing tomorrow. I'm wearing a purple shirt with black pants, is what I'm planning on. And on the shirt it says, Instant Witch, just add candy. And I'm passing out candy. And it has a blackish purple witch's hat on there. So I was like, this is perfect. And today I'm wearing my Witch and Famous. So yeah. If I had streamed more this month, I would have been wearing more Halloween stuff, I promise. But yeah. It was a rough year. Or week, month. Rough month. Ah, you prick. Here. But yes, I had to get this one. It has the little bow thingy here. It's got feathers. It's got the little lace thing going on, which is kind of weird, but I don't care because it's fun. And then, of course, my kitty was absolutely in love with it. She was like, I like this hat. I must sit on it. She would not get off of the hat. And I was like, you're a brat. And she's like, I know. It was funny. Love my little brat. Okay, I was getting to worry for a second, but I've been pulling out the exact amount I need every single time, so I'm not worried. But yeah, I had to get that hat. It was purple and it's shiny. You look like you're cold. I can give you warmth. Come here. Come here. Don't give me that look. You came from all the way from the basement to come up the first time. Come on. There you go. She's right there. You're fine. I know you don't like your sister. Hi. Hi, kitty. Hi. Face. It's FaceTime, Mommy. Hey, hat. And there goes my hat. No, that's my hat. I have a small little witch's hat, though, for her. But I don't know where it's at. I think it's in a box, and I didn't see it when I was looking. So, hi. Meow. Meow. Meow meows. Now you're going to be right where my microphone is, so when you meow, everybody can hear you clearly. Yeah. 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 My baby. I am spoilt rotten with this cat. What? Oh. I need 4 bricks. Hey. Lace. And face. Yes. Yes. Yeah, my first week off, and I've got half the house cleaned as well. So I at least wasn't sitting on my bum. I was happy with that fact. Because I was kind of, well, see, last year, because of Mr. Scyther passed away, and unfortunately, how many do you expect coming to the Lunalong? I honestly don't know. I had a close to 100 last year, but I don't know. Um, I prepare for hundreds and expect a few, but that's just the way I've always done that because it's the safest route. Like whenever you plan for a party, you always expect about 20 to 30% of your people not to show up, give or take, depending on what type of people you have. My type of people, about 20 to 30% actually do show up. Meow meow. And I throw pretty good parties too. Yes. And I do, don't I? Mm. What you doing with your tail? But yeah, I told my husband, I says, you know, I'm going to be kind of like hiding a few days after the Lunalong. And he was like, why? I says, don't you remember? November 20th was when Mr. Scyther passed away. And I'm going to hide from the world because, yeah. I mean, I'm still doing pretty well, I guess. What are you doing? I'm done with you slapping me in the head, weirdo. But I'm pretty sure it's this little kitty right here. I'm not letting depression take me over this time. This last time, it really tore me up. The hell? Sounded like one of the horses died. Probably did. Hope not, but it happens. Add to window. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Psst. Hey. Hey. You're cute. I have I'm being distracted easily by the kitty. And Sasha's over there stalking her sister. You look like you're cold. Why do you look so cold, all fluffy? And then you just knocked my water bottle over. It's an empty one, but you still knocked it over. Hi, kitty. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Why are you insisting on slapping me with your tail? I'm gonna hold your tail. You're just gonna love this, aren't you? Meow. She's such a nut. I also don't have Girl Scout crack too, so I don't have my crack. So that's a bonus there too. I'm hoping to lose some weight this year too, during the wintry months. Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I have stairs, so I could use that as an exercise thing. Oh, nope, I need to. Oh, that worked. Oops. Not the way I wanted to. That worked. Um, but yeah, I just want to like get back down to 180 again. I mean, I said hello to it last year. Want to get back to it. But every time I turn around, I go through so many stupid emotions. Meow! Meow! But yeah. So, the amount of people. See, and that's what I'm a little scared of. It's like, I'm gonna have like 69 beds. And I'm hoping to make more space for more beds. But I'm nervous that I might not have enough room for people. I mean, I did last year and I didn't have as many as I have now. I mean, I have what I have last year, and I didn't have anybody tell me they had problems with getting a room or getting a place to sleep in the game. So, I don't know yet. It'll just be one of those things I have to see. I know Shrimpy, he's got like these towers that I swear are like 20 stories high. Okay, they may be like 6 or 7, but still. And I'm like, ugh, that'd be nice. But I don't know. Push the button. Okay. I don't know if I need that big of a building. But depending on the space I got there, I have a design for an inn now that, let's see. I guess 20 per floor, except for the first floor, which gave me 12. So 20 for a floor. I can easily get a few hundred in that floors, you know? Like 5 floors, there's 100 in just one building. So, I mean, that's not too bad, 112. But I don't know yet. Okay, so that's the rest of the T's. Now, all I need left are the arches, or the one-sided arch. Okay. Plan wall. Add to window. And to be perfectly honest, the right or left arches don't matter because you can flip them after they're built, which is funny. So, add to wall, add wall, add wall, add wall, add wall. There we go. Come on, today. Can I? Ah, yay! I can. Oh no, I can't. It's not gonna let me. Oh, you're a dick. Okay, fine, be that way. Okay, so now there. Okay, before I screw up. Okay. Alright, I see. So, not here, but here, yes. Okay, there we go. And they go all the way down this way. But don't do any here, because that's where I gotta do the logs. Or the scaffolding. And there's that. Okay. So there's that. Open. Hop on. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Disembark. Okay. So I'm probably going to need the fence bars again. So we'll find out. I took 20. Let's see what it says. Yep. I knew it. So I need fence bars for these two. But it's okay. I can do it. Once I get these done, and I'll do both sides at a time so I end up over there. I'll finish the walls that I need to make and then put the door in. When I got, since I'm on this floor, I might as well also do the bridges that I need to do. Because that's, I have 3 bridges I need to do over there, and then I have the 2 on top to do the archway. Is it 2? Anyway, I will be there with 3 tunes. Oh, will ya? Okay. Thank you. Yes, it is 2 bridges on top. I got a lot of people that are going to be there with their alts, and I'm excited. Did that in perfect timing. Okay. Now, see, rotate. No, not destroy. Rotate wall. There we go. And bam! That's how you do that. Embark. Slide over here. Now, if I remember correctly, let's go back down. Yes. Alright, so that side's almost done technically, because I just got to do the one on the bottom. So these, okay. Disembark. Alright, add to window. Tick. I'll try to assign a room for you, do Jensen and stuff like that. I'm not very, I don't know if I'm going to be very good at that when that time comes with me trying to last minute rush something. Because, I mean, last year, the Sailor's Rest was being built as people were walking in to do for the Lunalong. I was like, yeah. Talk about last minute. This time it's got lights though. Last year it was dark. Like I had nothing. No lights, nothing. And I was like, I feel like an idiot. This year, at least they got torches in there so it's light and bright. So people aren't in the dark. Quite literally. There's a space that I have that originally was going to be a house for someone else. One of the other. Oh Lord, kitties are happy. They found all their toys. But they ended up moving and stopped playing. But I was thinking of using that spot, but the ceiling is too low. Like, I can't raise the ceiling anymore. So I don't know if I want to use that spot at all. Because if I can get somewhere that I can put 5 or 6 floors, I'd rather do that. Because if I can do the 6 floors, or 5 floors at least, let's say, if I can't go any higher, I understand. I can at least get 100 per building with the building I want to do. So it's just the thought and process that I got to deal with. Oh, no, you said no! But I said please. Please, sir, more. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to have to rotate this one too. Yeah, rotate. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now the arches are starting to look like arches. Ha ha! I'm going to slide myself down here. Disembark. Add window. There we go. I need to get on the forum because I haven't done that in a minute. For to update all the emperors and stuff that's coming, that have told me they're coming and what tunes they're bringing, and what sections they can imp. I need to do that. I think part of me is afraid to do things like that because I'm always thinking that people aren't going to show up for one reason or another, you know, because life gets in the way and things like that, and I understand. But it's like, I said you're going to be there, you're not there, and it just makes me feel weird and stuff. There we go. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. You never know, right? This is going so much faster because I don't have to make the materials. It's so nice. I love this. This is going to look so awesome. I think it is. Now, I wish they had a wall pattern that would be like a pillar on the actual corners, not in the center like the arch ones. That, and then doesn't have a T going, that it's not a T arch, you know? Hello, I have just updated my comment. Oh, did you? Cool. Thank you. And okay. I wish they had like where they have the pole, which I like kind of thing, but have it on the actual corners so you can build up and make huge windows sort of thing, because that would be cool. Rotate wall. Just say it would be cool. Now, question, can I put a floor or do I have to? I don't have to do those sections. Sweet! Okay. That just made me super happy. Because I was sitting here thinking I had to, and it was going to be a pain in the rear because I didn't want to waste materials. I might still have to at a certain point, but yeah, we'll check it out then. Alright. I need more water. I need food. I'm hungry. I'm about to go hunting. I have to go all the way to the basement for food. I love my man, but that's where he puts my frozen TV dinners. All the way in the basement. Although I have to give him props, he was really cool. He had he went to McDonald's during when he got off of work this morning, as of yesterday morning. But anyway, so he got me a breakfast sandwich. So when I got up, I had a breakfast sandwich because he knew I would get up like in a few hours after he got up. So I was like, awesome. Okay, I don't have to turn that one. That's good. One more and tap. There we go. So I want to put 20 in. There we go. But yeah, I was super appreciative of that. I thought that was cool. And it was kind of cute the way he did it too, because he put a little note or one of my stickies and put a note on my laptop to let me know where it was at. And then I kind of woke up when he came in naturally. And so he's like, I put a note on your laptop. I was like, okay. I'm sitting here thinking, why don't you just tell me what you're doing? But whatever. I'll go with it. And so I come out there and it says, you got to look in the microwave for your surprise. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm half expecting to see another note saying you got to look somewhere else. And it was like a breakfast sandwich. I'm like, ah, nice. Have a breakfast sandwich. He's like, I put it in the microwave because I was afraid of the cats would get to it. I was like, yeah, well, we got one who doesn't really care for human food. That's Miss Bass. She doesn't like human food at all. Something's very terribly wrong with her, I think. And the other one who is a fatty cat, and I love her to death. And unfortunately, she cannot have human food anymore. So, and she just loves human food. She'll get on the counter for human food. She knows not to get on the counter, but she'll get on the counter for human food. It's funny. There we go. And disembark. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Add to window. Okay. But yeah. That's probably why she has urinary tract infection, because we always gave her licks. This is what we call human food, because what we do is like we eat everything on our plate and we let her lick the plate. We never actually give her real like amount of food, but she would get the licks because we used to do that with Mr. Scyther, and he never in his entire life had any issues, and he passed away at 17 years old. So and then of course she kept getting urinary tract infections, so we kept taking her to the vet, and the vet says put her on this diet and cut her salt back and stuff. It's probably because there's too much salt in the food. And we're like, oops. We give her licks. And they're like, what? I was like, that's what we call it. Licks. But I love my babies. They're spoilt rotten. I swear they are. Bass likes to try to kill me in the mornings, though. She will literally lay on my face to choke me. But she's expressing her love. Let me make sure I clarify this. She's expressing how much she loves her mummy to death. Death being the key operative word. She wants to see my death. Like, I'm like, you brat. Ooh, is that enough? Yeah, that's going to be enough space. Okay. Like, that was another thing that I love about Deed Planner, but unfortunately sucks. Like, when you're planning out bridges, Deed Planner has this thing where you can make a bridge that's literally like this, which is a 30 slope. I didn't know this, that a floor is technically 30 slope. So it messed up my maze opening, but I have a way to fix that now. I figured it out. But it was just like, it looks weird. But I don't know if I want to destroy it now because it's marble. I believe it's a marble bridge. And I don't know if I want to destroy it. So I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. Oh my lord. I'm only on the second floor. I think my Irish is starting to come out a little. That's what happens when I start getting tired. Let's see. Yeah, I'm only on the second floor and I still have a third and a fourth floor. And technically a fifth one, but it's not actual walls. It's to build the bridges. So I'm not much further from being done, to be honest. So I can do this. I'm good. I can do this. 20 if I can. Yeah. Ah, I got some more lurkers. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening for those who are lurking. Welcome to the Dragon Kitty Show. I am trying to see if I can build an entire house or building. So far, it's taken me 3 hours. And I've only got 2 floors. Oh, no. This is bad. Bad. I just realized how bad this is. But I had to fight with my sound for a few hours. 4 hours today. So I was hoping to have several floors done. But as you see... Okay, so we can pop this here. Okay. Then there's that. Okay, so it's I don't want to know. So we'll just put 21. I got one, no, got a couple more arches because I forgot the other side. I still got to do the arches on this side, but I'm almost done with the arches side sections. And then, of course, I have a few wall sections to do. Looks like I'm only going to be able to do 3 solid walls and 2 doors. Well, 3 doors because I got to do double doors there. Okay. I am going to get this built. I am determined. I probably should have the night bot on shorter timer. Let's check that out. So, oh, and do Jensen, in case you weren't aware, I got my mind logic up to 50, so now I have the ability to quay up to 6 freaking actions at a time. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm excited about that. It's helpful. Especially the biggest thing that helps me on the most is when I'm doing my imping on stuff, and because of my tool belt, I have them on quick keys, and I can go da 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 hit repair, da 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 hit repair, da 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 hit repair now. Because I can only go da 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 and wait, and now I don't have to wait no more. Congrats with that. Yes, thank you. I was so excited. I was like, yay! And there's actually, I got a title for it too. And I was like, what? Really? There's a title for this? That's cool. I just can't remember what the title is. I think you told it in global chat? Yes, I did. When it happened. Oh, were you on during the time I had it on? I said something to global chat? I was so excited. I was like, yee! I had to open up my little window so I could see the little dots and make myself. Yep. Cool. Yep. I was so excited. There we go. 20 on that. Fill that. There we go. Let's see. Add to window. So this should arch this way. Yep, good. This will arch the opposite way. Almost done. But yeah, I can't remember what the title is. But I'm happy. I think I'm at 37 mind logic. So that means you can quay up to 4, isn't it? Because you get 1 automatically plus 1 for every 10. So I think that's 4. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's cool. Hey, it's way better than 1. That's all I gotta say. 1 at a time sucks. Yes, 4 actions. Cool. Yeah, I noticed that like last weekend or so that I was pretty close. So I was like, I'm going to mine the living tar out of this vein and I'm going to get me my points. Like I used up all my sleep bonus. I was trying so hard. How did I get down to 9? Did I miss something? I must have not clicked a button in time. Boo. Oh no, I didn't click a button in time. I only played for like 16 months. Ah! Really, Jensen? Only 16? I thought you've been playing a lot longer than that. No! I need more. No! Okay, here we go. We'll pop one here. Slide myself down here. Wait. Do I need to turn that one around? Yes, I do. Let me guess. I have to rotate the wall while I'm on the floor. That's annoying. But you can pave sitting on the wagon. The concept sometimes eludes me. Just say. But that's cool for being only 16 months and you've got 4 actions now. I don't think I gotten 4 actions until way later. But yeah, again, excuse me. I did push my mind logic up pretty quick so that I can, because that was something when me and Leander got on and started playing for the first time. He did some research and realized that certain effects, like to ride a horse, we had to have mind logic and control and stuff like that. So, or body control and stuff. So yeah. What I also think is pretty cool and everybody hates me for is the fact now for my body, I have an affinity on every single one of my body plus itself. I have an affinity on my just my mind and a double affinity on my soul strength. Started in June 2018. Cool. I started really long time ago. uh About 3 years ago, give or take. Probably a little more, actually. Eek. No, 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 no. Okay. Play time. It says I've played for... Well, wait, now that's... I played. They don't count. That doesn't count. Okay. Okay, so it says I had came in about 1,400 days ago. That's just under 3 years. That's about right. That was about right. If my math is right. Not saying it's wrong, but it could be off. I am human after all. That was a lot of hooting out there. They were hooting natty. They're like, oh, I gotta hoot, 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 hoot. Hear me hoot. But yeah, 14 days is 3.8 years. Are you serious? I thought it was 360 days in a year. I know it's like 364 or 65, I thought. Or is it 54 or 55? I could do math decently well. Can't remember how many days is in a freaking year. God. I know it's 52 weeks. There we go. Switch that. Come over here. Start this. Add the window. Boop. 3 years is 1,095 days. Ah! Really now? Yeah? Wow. So almost 4 years. Lord. I love this game. That's a long... See, 3 years though. Or almost 4 years. That does make sense though, because see, me and my ex-husband started playing just before we divorced, about a year before we divorced. So yeah, see, I was based off of, I was sitting there thinking it's when we divorced. But instead, no, it wasn't, because we still kept playing afterwards. So, yeah, that's a long ass time. Okay, so I have, okay, so I'm supposed to have these two. That's right. Now, there's supposed to be a door here. No, not, I keep doing this wall. Okay, we need to add a door here. Just a regular door. Okay, so I need 20 of these. As many as I can get of these. Okay. And then I'll go the other side, do a door. Then I'll do the walls, and then come back over here and do the walls. And I'm basically all I have to do next is the ceiling floor. Now that, oof, I think that's all in wood, if I recall correctly. I'll check it out here in a second. Okay, so I had to do this in a certain way. So I'm on this floor. Okay, so nope. What the? That's new. I just discovered a new button. Um. Okay, so we're almost done with this floor. So we go to this floor. Yeah, it's all going to be planks. And that's because I got to destroy the floor. So to do the scaffolding, that's what I call this, I had to put it in right next to the building, but have it separate so I can know how much I need to do the scaffolding. So I can be sure that I can do it right. Yeah. And I'm going to run over here, do it on this side. Then I'm going to do the walls and then the door. Now, I would do the fences, but I'm going to wait on the fences because I can ride around on the back of the wagon, or on the wagon doing the fences, so it's not going to be a problem. So, this way I'll just do it this way. It's faster. And I got to do the bridges too, so I'll do the bridges all at once. Like, I'll start the bridges on top, do those, and then come down and do these. And plan 4. Add to window. So we'll put the chain links away because I won't need them. But I'll put the chain and the fences away. Oh, and I'll keep the fence bars because I'll need them on another floor. You founded Dragon's Shore at June 1st, 2016, according to Dracaa. Ah, yes. Dragon's Shore. My very first deed. That was me and Leander's first deed. When we first got into the game. I missed that deed, actually. I was actually kind of bummed out. No, January. I mean, yeah, I got you, January. He let it go, and it was like, yeah, almost 4 years ago. Yep. We'll be on the January 1st. It'll be exactly been 4 years ago. But we were playing for a couple weeks, I think, beforehand. So we started in December. But yeah, it was, and I remember the experience when we first started. It was so much fun because we came in and we just didn't know anything. It was great. It was so great. Like, we were scared of everything. All right, 20. But yeah, we were scared of everything. So like all the howling of the wolves at night kind of thing scared the living crap out of us because because we could see a wolf just down the way, and we were thinking, oh God, we're hearing that wolf. That wolf is gonna come and get us. It was so great when we first started. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I still have that little spooky sound in my head. Well, I played Worm. Dang, that just, like, everything just threw me off. I'm sorry. Well, I played Worm Ultimate for a year before I started Worm Online. Ah, see, you were on. That's what you did. Okay, why wouldn't you just take me to? Well, when I click on you, you don't take me where I need. He really makes nice boots. Alright, I have to look this guy up, apparently. Because he has booze, and he's willing to share if I come by and get some for the Lunalong, which is perfectly fine because I plan on my Oh, I need 6 more bricks. Okay. I do plan on passing out a nifty mug of sorts for the people that come. And I need to make those. Ugh. I'm thinking of making about 100 to 200 of them and see if that should do it. Because I'm thinking I'll make a bunch of them and make... Because see, what sucks is you can't smush the clay. Like, before you fire or something, you can't, like, smush it to reclaim it. And that sucks. Because that would be really, really helpful. Because I use a lot of clay for a lot of stuff. Okay, so plan wall, plan wall, plan wall. There we go. Alright. And if they had a way to let you smush it so you can claim it, that'd be great. Grab 60. No idea where he lives. CC knows. So I'll go and I'll ask her on another or later, or I'll send him a message. So, and then talk with him. And I'll make a trip to do that because, you know, if he's willing to give, that'd be great, and I can give my peoples some booze. I think that's what the. You just did a random. It literally just did an extra one without me asking it to. That was messed up. So now that messes with me because you keep my numbers. You're a brick. Night wall. Okay. There's that wall. Back up a little bit. Up the window. Start that wall. But yeah. I plan on passing out. Now I am sure I have more than enough milk for me to do this. Because I don't know, you were there last year, weren't you, Dude Jensen? I'm pretty sure you were. Okay. Nope. Last year I didn't have anything to do little giveaway. Like, you know, Shrimpy, he did reed pens that had the special alcohol that was made before they brought out the new the cooking update years ago. Um, and so he would give that out, right? He would do the reed pens. Last year he did the skull cups. I was still finishing my NAR at the time, but I went to Shrimpy's last year. Alright, so you probably got one of the skull cups from last year too. Okay, this is a double door. Double door. Where the frick is it? Okay, they're right there. Yes. So I plan on doing something like that, but I want to just use the cup, or I guess I want to call it a mug. But I don't want to use the skull cup because that requires tailoring, and I don't have tailoring. I'm trying to figure this out real quick. Hold on. Oh, you can. That's funny. That's funny. But anyway. Pottery probably be under. Well, they have the measuring mug or jug. The clay beer stein. That's what I was gonna do. And unfortunately, my beer steins weren't going to have alcohol in it. Well, that wasn't the plan initially. So, I was going to put milk in it. And it wasn't going to be any ordinary milk because I landed on some they produced some critters, right? And I still have some of those critters. Um, but unfortunately, majority of my cows had passed away. And one of the GMs was getting mad at me because I was like collecting all the cows, and this is before I realized the milk trick. That so I only needed one, and I didn't realize that. But they were naming them. They named some lassies, or lacies or something like that. I had a couple of those, but the ones I was really interested in, and the ones I got the most of, were the ones that were called the Lunalong Milkmaid. So my milk is named Lunalong Milkmaid Cow, or Cow Milkmaid, or something like that. So I was like, awesome. So I've produced over this year, and I stopped probably last month or so. I was milking almost every single day. I have large amphoras. I have about 30 of them, if not more, filled with milk. So yeah. I am prepared with milk. Now, however, it means I need to make the mugs, or the bear steins. So, yeah. That's the thing I gotta get on the ball of doing. Okay, I'm gonna leave that here. But I'm gonna put this away because I'm gonna do that later. And that's it? Really? Okay. Small nails. That's probably for the floors. There's a large nail in here. I don't think the large nail is what I need. You are a dick. Okay. So, the second floor of what I'm doing, is there any of it? There is. Alright, so I need 8 slabs. Okay. So give me 8 slabs. Alright, there's that, and then I can drop these off now, right? Thank you. To keep that, I need the bricks. I need the mortar for the next floor. I need planks. Alrighty. I'm gonna need probably lots of planks. So I'm gonna grab all the planks I have in here. And then I'm going to drop off nothing. Okay, so open this. Put these in here. So I'm trying to fill this up so I can get rid of, technically I've gotten rid of the fashion house 3 of 4, but I'm doing this way. Okay, so we're done with that. Now, let's see about getting more mortar into my thing. And then we'll move more of this into here. Okay. Dang, I'm probably going to get all the mortar, but that's fine. Because I can move this one BSB around easier on this next floors up. I could probably bash out those walls. Okay, there's that. Alright, so now I need to do... I grabbed 4 when I need 2. Or 3, I mean. So I need to put 2 of these away. There we go. Okay, so I need 2 here. Alright, disembark. I need to run through and make floor plan. Floor above. Okay. Yes. So. And I can't just do... Nope, of course not. That would be too easy. And why would we do anything easy? Okay. So I am, however, while I'm here, going ahead to add this to my building. Do that. There we go. So that way we can do that. So I just need 1 more of these. 9 more of these. Oops. Helps if I don't do it while I'm busy. I want to finish this. I am getting sleepy. Having to get up so early for so often, my brain is just not wanting to stay awake anymore. I mean, give me some time, I'll readjust my sleep schedule, I'm sure. There we go. Now, I need to figure out, do I want to put... Because I really generally don't have anything up there. And I won't be able to once I'm complete certain parts. I mean, I'm sure I can put scaffolding on the side of the building just to do that, but... Yeah, I can do that later. So I just gotta remember, I can plan a floor as long as there's a wall connecting it. But if there's not a wall to it, I won't be able to. So floor above, floor above, floor above. So now I won't be able to put one there, but I can put one here. And here. But I could do one on this side, but I can't do any on this side because of lack of wall. I can once the floor has been built, but not, or like the other floor sections around it, but not until then. There we go. I think I'm starting to crash because I'm going quiet. It's probably the rare occasion that you actually me go quiet. There we go. I think I'm going to go. What I'm going to do the part that requires me to do masonry, and the rest of it is going to require me doing carpentry. So this floor, because yeah, none of this is going to be here. Okay, so I do need to get rid of some floor plans that I have to have it. It's scaffolding. Just remembered I have to have it. There we go. This here will be the one I need to do, which is add to this. Hmm. 2 marble slabs and 10 of these. There we go. Alright. Okay. That way, I don't have to pull out my trowel and then switch over to my hammer because it's 2 different skills. There we go. Okay. I can leave this here so I can unload that. Or not because I hit the wrong button and it doesn't have a button assigned yet. That's why. There we go. And we'll just come around, go down. I need to stick this material in a crate or something so it doesn't go bad or get damaged. Because I will be sure, there we go, that tomorrow, I'm pretty certain when we come back from trick-or-treating, I'll be able to get on and stream for a little while. Or not trick-or-treating, because we're not trick-or-treating. We're passing out candy to the trick-or-treaters. And I'm excited. Because I like doing that. Okay, so put that away. I need to find a place to put this stuff first. So I got half of a building done. If I wasn't fighting for 4 hours, I'm pretty sure I would have had more of that building done. But I'll be back on tomorrow for sure. Later, after the trick-or-treaters and stuff, I'll tell my husband that I want to come back for that reason, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind. He'd be like, "Yep, I got you." Is it light outside? Oh, yep, it is. There's daylight out here, guys. I know in the game I'm probably in there for days. Oh, my horsies. Oh, my pretty horsies. I need to deal with them. I did think I heard a dead horsey dying, so. Ugh, I gotta go through all of them. There's a particular bloodline I gotta make sure that I keep up to. I hope they didn't die, any of them die, because that would suck. Set price. Okay, drop all 5. Sweet. She's like the only one left that I have of my vendor set isn't full. I need to get some more vendors, but I have to get more gold or coin. And right now, I haven't maxed my credit card and I'm not going to. I want to wait. I'm going to push it a little bit longer. But I know that I got to get my deed caught up because it's got 3 months on it. Give her about 2.5. And I'll definitely make sure it's not going down because my deed's more important. But, yeah. And my little house. There we go. Oh! I just realized my thing is still on. My, lantern. Because I can see the brightness. Snuff! There we go. Does it need to... I got some stuff to repair. Butcher knife. Mallet. There we go. How's my... Yep. There we go. Okay. Speaking of which, do I have any... Nope. I don't have any damage there. Alright. Climb up. Probably got some snow from my snow machine. Yep. Snowballs. So put those away. My snow supply box is almost full. But alrighty. So, this is Dracaa on the Dragon Kitty Show. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am signing off.